onto the Prism Pathway. The Prism Pathway is the pathway that lines this entire city. It's made out of glistening shells of different colors. It's very vibrant. It's fun to stare at if you're into that kind of thing. But that is where you start to go.
Excellent.
The morning is still pretty early, but there is a sallow-eyed, bushy red-haired individual that's sitting in a library, still reading. Or do you take 1 point of exhaustion?
Jesus, man.
Aha! I found something, and I go running to Exposito. Yeah.
Maybe not this early. There's not a lot of people in the library right now.
There any
There's
other
there's the
workers
old
here?
there's the old librarian that yelled at you when you came through the doors. She's there. But otherwise, and Russell and his friend are passed out in a one of the hallways with all of the books. They're passed out there with a couple shots around them and piles of books. So those are kind of the two things you see as you run about the library. And the old woman's just sitting at a desk, and she looks at you and she's like, "Shh."
She's not working here.
No, she is. She's kind of the lady at the entrance that allows everybody in.
I go to her and I say, "Hey, I was reading this Faladin and his books about Faladin the thief, who has a magic carpet and snatches treasures from bad guys. And I was reading this episode, and I have a train of thought. Here they were hunting sharks, and I thought, sharks live in the sea, and the sea surrounds port cities like Port Demali, which is here. And at this time of the month, shark hunting. Do you have any books about sharks?"
Yes, there's a whole bunch of books about all the different animals of our area down that particular aisle.
I want sharks and shark hunting.
Okay.
It in her table. So she hurries.
Shh. You go get your own books.
Are they available? Easy to find?
Yes.
And I go running to find some books about sharks.
Okay. You go to the aisle that she pointed down, and you very quickly find several basically biology books that describe the biology of sharks, where they're located, reef sharks, their size. You find that reef sharks, yep, you find that they're all carnivores, and particularly the reef sharks of Port Demali are very peaceful. They tend to not really go after people. So shark hunting is more of a sport than it is a necessity.
And what do they eat besides meat? I mean, just something more specific, like what kind of animal on other fishes?
Yep, other fish. So tuna. There's anything that comes up from the reef that they can get their hands on, mackerel, all of those kinds of things.
Cool. So I stay there reading a little more about sharks before heading out when the time is right.
Okay. And while you're doing that, Russell, are you feel like a nudge? Buria's like, Russell, wake up. We overslept. Do you have a headache? I have a headache.
Let me see. No, it didn't go through. Oh, well. I got a 14 con save.
Okay, yeah, you don't have a headache.
Yay! Clear mind.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Yes. It did go through. Okay. So no, you don't have a headache, but she does, and she's kind of just making you get up because it is way late. If you had like a time that you pray, you have way slept past that, and now it is late morning. The other thing to note with her this morning is that she's just kind of got this, like, besides her headache, like she seems stressed out, and she's like waiting for your response, but also kind of just waiting for you to like acknowledge so she can leave.
I'm already up and looking at her.
Okay. And
Thumbs
she's
up.
like, okay, all right, well, I'm gonna go, bye, and she takes off. But you do see Morty eyeballs deep in like 4 books about sharks over it in another aisle.
Well, I'm gonna clean myself with prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't apparently say that spell. Then I'm gonna go over and check on what he's reading.
Hey, Raffles, check this out, and I show him the pictures of sharks eating. Are we going to go today to hunting some sharks?
The piece of paper that talked about the competition is like a day away, roughly.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. The paper, Russell have it, right? Has it.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
So I don't remember when it was. I thought it was today.
But
yeah, what's up?
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that. I wave my hand and say tomorrow.
Oh.
No, right tomorrow.
So, do you want to get ready for tomorrow? Have something to do? I'm new in town. I don't have anything to do.
It's at this moment that you realize neither one of you really ate anything yesterday.
We didn't what?
Eat anything yesterday. And your stomachs are growling.
Do you know a place to eat?
I shake my head yes and then walk.
Oh, I gather my stuff and follow. I leave the books there.
All right. So it's now a little bit of a brighter morning, and Lil has gotten up very, very early, and it was already gone, which you can roll a perception to see if you noticed him leave. Vallen.
I'm here. Let's see what I present the gate. Ooh, I have.
Where is Vallen?
Oh, shite!
No, you didn't see him leave at all. So when you wake up, there's just a still, whether he's sleeping or he's just pretending, Jules appears to still be on his side facing the wall.
Vallen wakes up. He kind of gives an exuberant stretch, a big smile across his face, and he goes about the ritual of, pushing his ears back, putting like his little hat thing on, so to cover him up, and goes about wrapping his hands, putting his clothes on, basically covering all of himself. The only thing really being visible after he's done being his feet, which looked like he just ran 100 miles through freshly cut grass, or kicked grass along his way, just very verdantly green. Even when he wraps them, you can see there's green almost all the way up to his knee. His gloved hands don't give anything away, and the way his hair, nope, sorry, not hair. Damn it, I practiced this. Sorry. And the only thing really visible are green lines, almost like vines underneath his eyes. His eye, are the bottom parts still eyelids?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the answer. I'm not a doctor. But, and there's green, splash along his eyes. Damn it, stop saying, His eyes themselves look sparkly and exuberant and fun. Like, you can't... I gotta make sure I have this right. I'm so sorry. I did practice this, and I got very unsure of myself just now. Fuck.
Say
Take confidence, your bitch.
Yes!
Say cool
Sorry,
several times.
His eyes look as if the sky was tinted green with stars dancing across it. Although they don't seem to move, but they still seem to dance. And he lightly gets up and, for lack of a better word, flitters over to Julius and essentially, like, pounces on top of him. Hey, you got to wake up, boy!
He kind of initially he was about to jerk away because he's a big guy, and if he wanted to throw you, he just would. But he like realizes what's happening, and he's like, "I'm awake, Vallen. I'm awake."
All right, he gives him a kiss on the forehead. He's like, "Well, we got things to do today. Let's go."
Okay, and he just kind of very begrudgingly just gets up and starts kind of slowly following behind you. He's like, "Are we gonna go fight Twitch today? Are we gonna go get the contracts back today?"
That's plan B. My brain was working a little last night. Speaking of little, oh, that son of a bitch! We gotta go! And he just goes. And he's looking for Lil, yeah.
Okay. So you also acknowledge the fact that you guys really haven't eaten in the last day or so, any of you. So that is also a pressing matter. More Zuth, as you're walking along, there's a big transition between where you just were with these industrial boats to what becomes the beaded alley. Within the beaded alley, it's just color. There's just numerous different colors and hanging banners and beautiful little trinkets everywhere. Places to buy food, places to buy drink, any kind of magic item you could think of. As you're walking, you also notice that there's a couple of buildings, one in particular that's rather large that is looks like it just started construction. But other than that, you don't see a whole lot. Besides, a very strange looking green elf with no pupils, just big, bold eyes, starting to make his way towards the northern part where you were told your contracts or your wanted posters might be.
What a peculiar looking individual. I wonder what this individual is up to as well.
And Vallen, you also notice this person. Like everybody notices him. I mean, you have seen Aasimar come through the city before, and every time that you do see an Aasimar that comes through, it's not quite like a huge deal, but everybody knows an Aasimar is in town. They all know it. So that's what you notice as you start to head up towards the contract work. You're muted.
He notices him a little bit, and I don't know if he would notice this, but Vallen himself notices more than him the way the crowd notices him. That's the thing that Vallen picks up on more, especially because this isn't his first Aasimar. He knows that, you know what I mean? So that means people are slightly distracted. So I'm going to roll a perception check to see who's enraptured with him the most, and then try to take something they have for fun. Like, I'm talking like a belt. Like, just a fun bracelet, maybe a hair thing. You know, nothing. It's not even about value. It's just about fun. Oh, not my real dice. And that would be perception, right? No. Yes. That came up in the chat, right? Yeah, 24 on my perception.
Where are you rolling?
I rolled that one on Foundry.
Is your rose public?
Yeah. Oh, fucking Nutter Butters!
Mm,
I really. Oh,
you never changed that
bullshit!
back, did you?
No, I didn't. But if you go back in the stream, it shows up as 18, like right in front of your face.
Oh,
Fuck.
can you click on it and see if you can make it public?
Or that only
There it
Sabi
is. I
watches.
think I did it.
Yay!
You're mute, Sabi.
Oh, okay,
I don't
there
know
we
if
go.
you're talking to us.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just like, I can't see anything.
Yeah,
I
no.
wasn't directly like verbalizing to you.
What you hiding from us,
So,
Captain?
All right, so you got a 24. Yeah, I mean there are a number of people very clearly that were in the process of either shopping or getting food or drink. That
if there's
that
any
are-
just food out
yeah, there's food out.
that nobody's paying attention to, I'm gonna slide a hand the shit out of that.
Okay.
Do I get to roll with advantage because they're preoccupied with him?
Sure.
Yeah, you're beautiful. Oh man, I'm glad.
Yeah. So you managed to steal enough for you, as well as some for Jules. Got some like kebabs going on, maybe a couple pieces of fruit.
Jules gets a bit more of the food than me because he's a bigger person.
Okay. Cool.
And Vallen always takes care of his family first, and then himself.
And you just see him. He's just so grateful. He's like, "Thanks, Vallen. I've been really hungry."
You're a growing boy. All right, but we got to move. We got to find Lil before the shit goes sideways.
Okay. And right about that time, right as Vallen's starting to peel stuff off of other people, what looks like a walking book and bright red hair come walking into the beaded alley just south of you. Vallen, you see them, and you two, you see Vallen, but you also see this ass that is still just making his way to what looks like he would be going to the contracts board, just like yesterday, just what you went through yesterday.
Isn't that the ferry from yesterday? Looks different. I'm talking to Austin, to Russell.
No. I shake my head.
We call the fair.
Honestly, you would have to be able to. Yeah, he's all with a hood and everything.
But you're wearing the same clothes.
Yes.
The same hood
The
with
same-
the square face.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
very much. But a lot of people look like that. Like he's dressed to blend in.
Yeah, but not many people have black eyes with a sparkly light.
That is a dead giveaway. I can't argue that one bit, yeah.
So I just scream, Vallen! Alien!
He's
not
intent on going too. He just points to where he's like, okay, the stream can't see this. I'm waving. He's basically giving him the follow me and pointing to the boards because that's his mission. He's got to find Lil, and then they're gonna go get those back because that's the circle of life here.
And you are pointing at us
Yes,
like
to
this,
you two.
or...
He's like got your attention. He's wondering if his finger will glow, but then he remembered that it was the Elliot situation.
Elliot.
Yep. So yeah, but he's still moving. You know, him and and plus he definitely just stole from a couple of people, so he's not sticking around.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Jules is just right with him. He kind of leans over and he's like, "Vallen, that's that wizard that did weird things to my head."
He looks over his shoulder. What kind of weird?
I don't know. He just made me his friend. I didn't want to be his friend. I flipped him off not but 2 minutes before that. And then I had to be friendly to him. I didn't have any choice.
Fucking mages. All right. Thanks for letting me know. I'll deal with it.
All right, so now you're all
We'll deal with it.
You're all headed to.
I'm gonna follow Russell. I don't know if he's going to the same place than Vallen to eat, so...
I'm going to my favorite restaurant.
Okay. All right.
And I'm following him.
So you pull up to this place, and it had the reason it's his favorite is because it really just has everything that he in particular likes. So there's a lot here, but for the most part, you've got all sorts of options available to you. Sorry, I'm going through this. So you can see paella. There's like rice and beans with seafood mixed in, and then there's piles of these other kind of noodly looking things that have again those bug looking creatures that you were told were shrimp on top of them, and then there's just this weird stuff that's like it looks like meat on a bed of rice. You've never had that, but it doesn't look cooked.
I'm gonna go to anybody who's eating already
Mm-hmm.
to his table. I'm gonna get close, like, hey, are you gonna eat this? And when I put down my finger, the shrimps are moving, and there's a stink of rotten fish coming up from the food.
What did you do to my food? And he shoves you back.
Here.
He shoves you backwards. Like, you fucking crazy. And he just like, he's like, hey, and he like gets the guy at the head of the store, and he's like, this guy literally just like, I don't know what he did to my food, but I either want new food or you need to get rid of this guy. And he's like shouting at the front desk guy, and the guy that's been trying to help Russell stops and looks over at you, and he's like, sir, if you're going to be a problem with our customers, you need to leave.
I just asked if he's gonna eat that. Maybe I wanted the leftovers.
Okay, well, now you need to pay for a plate of food that you wasted.
Sure. And
we need two silver
throw
pieces.
A lot of coins to the air and run. And they fall cling, 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 cling. They make the sound, but there's nothing in the floor.
Sir, if you don't get out, we're going to call the police.
No, I'm already out.
Oh, you ran out. Okay. Russell, you see this all go down, and you're trying to buy paella.
I'm just like, I led this guy to a good place to eat, and this is what he does. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue trying to find a place to eat that's private.
Well, you've got the guy he's like 2 silver pieces for this paella. He goes back to helping you. He didn't actually see, like, he saw you guys like kind of walk in together, but the interactions were so separated that he didn't apply that to you. So he's like offering you paella if you still want to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 silver pieces.
All right.
That was rude from their part.
So Russell, I guess are you gonna sit in the restaurant and eat paella, or are you gonna?
No, that's dangerous for me.
Follow Morty out with your paella. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a dark little corner.
Okay. You just keeping an eye on Morty as he's walking down. Are you following Vallen now that you've
I'm going in the same direction.
Pissed off half of a restaurant? All right. As you guys approach this contract board, it's more quiet today. There's not a band. There's a few people milling around, but it's not nearly as many as it was yesterday. Typically, that's the case because whenever an airship comes in, everybody comes out from everywhere to celebrate and see it come in. But today it's more quiet. There's not a lot going on, but you can see the board before you get to it, and it is blank.
Morzeus just kind of tucks his hands in his pockets and crap. Just turns around calmly as he walks back.
I'm guessing no perception check needed.
No, this board is blank. Like, you can see it from a distance. Like, everybody can see the board has been completely stripped. Like, not just like somebody took like a contract. The whole board is just wiped clean like it was yesterday.
Oh my God! They even took the nails out of it. Jesus Christ!
I know the rotten bastards. But hey, if you're looking for something, I happen to know where they are. If you want to help me get them, you can have some. I'm willing to share. I'm a gregarious guy. And he looks up and he kind of flutters his eyes, which, like, it seems like every time he closes his eyes, the little sparkles shift just a little bit, but, like, almost imperceptibly. It's fucking creepy.
That was all directed at you, Morsus.
Yes. Sorry, that was all at you, Marty.
Oh. Sorry.
Go ahead.
He just kind of stares for a bit. Just trying to figure him out.
Jules is standing there and he's just like, he was already depressed. He was already struggling. And now he's like, he feels a little bit better because he's got some food in him, but he's like, not again. And he's just defeated. He's like, I'm so sick of them stealing everything from us. Like, I know they've been here for years and they can't just accept us. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
Jules.
Like,
Jules. Hey, boy. He slaps him a little bit. Look at me.
What?
We're going to get them. We're going to find where they are. But first, it all starts with Lil. You know he knows more than I do. He's a smart little fucker.
Where is Lil? He's been gone for a long time.
He was gone before like, you know how I go in and out of sleep. I'm not really good at it. So, I was trying, yeah, he just slipped out without me noticing. But let's, hey, just follow along. Gives him a nudge, you know. So, what say you? You want some help? You want some contracts? Because we know where they are. And they have been unjustly gained. And, you know, with your help, you can right an injustice. And, you know, you can help us a little bit. What say you giant white-haired, gorgeous son of a bitch?
You had me at justice, but you won me at gorgeous son of a bitch.
Aye. They call me Voss. And he puts his hand, you know, out because you're much taller. Wait, how tall are you? You're like 6'5"? Or some shit.
Something stupid. I know
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, so
yeah,
he just
6 foot, yeah.
He puts his hand up. I'm like just shy. I'm fucking 4'8" right now. So he's a little guy. Shakes your hand. He's like, glad to be working with you. Now, we need to locate my associate. And he takes and from there, just kind of follow along and I'll tell you what to do. I can see you're new to Port Demali.
I might be a little new.
Trust me, if I'd seen you, I'd remember. And he gives you a wink.
At this point that you can see Morty from like across the way walking towards, well, running towards you guys.
He's like, come on. He was like, oh, and another friend
And I love you.
shows
Hey,
up.
you.
Let me, and he,
Sparkly eyes.
before when Vallen sees you, he goes, oh, another
Jules
friend.
just-
Let me go talk to him. And he's going to meet you like, I don't know, like just so you and I can see, like if they're like just basically 10 feet away from everybody else, like essentially leaving Jules and Marzuth together alone for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Morty! And he runs up and he slaps your face really close, just like you did to him.
That's very rude. Don't do that.
Oh, rude. Rude is going into my friend's brain and playing tricks on him. We won't be doing that again since we don't like being rude, right?
It's not tricks. I really wanted to be his friend.
Friendship is a choice.
And I grab his face. And I look into his eyes. Where are you? Do I know what it is?
Give me an insight check.
15.
You know from like storybooks that you've kind of been perusing through the library as you've been just devouring information overnight. You know that creatures like this only really exist in one place, and that's the Feywild.
Hmm,
Did
you
he
are a
roll with
very
advantage?
exotic one.
Huh?
He has exhaustion.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, you got to roll a good disadvantage. You got disadvantage.
Uh,
Or wait, hang on. Let me double check.
Does it do it automatically because I add the exhaustion to the conditions,
Oh, then yeah, it would.
Let me double check.
but not in Foundry in D&D
No,
Beyond.
no. Let me just double check what it is.
I just
Yeah,
see one
yeah.
of the dice.
No, it didn't. It didn't seem to apply it. It only rolled you once. So yeah, re-roll again.
Inside. The same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, same story. So yes, that is you at least know that there's creatures out there that come from a completely different plane that are very unique elven-like creatures and some of them very powerful.
You are a very exotic creature. Did you know that?
And puts
I
his hands
let
on
it
your
go.
face. You are a very exotic creature. Did you know that? It slaps your face a little bit and then jumps back.
I exotic creature, you know that? And I start a mirror competition. And it's gonna last forever.
All right. I'm going to sleight of hand out a dagger.
More Zeus. You from your perspective, what's happening right now, like as an almost 50-year-old man, these are children that are following you around, and the boy sitting next to you is maybe 15, and he's just like in awe of you, like yeah, they don't see it. He's like, you are interesting.
I've been around the block a few times.
What do you do?
I hunt demons.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
I can fly on airships, or at least I have flown on airships. And you just kind of,
Dude, that's awesome.
right? Then he just goes back to watching Vallen and Morty.
Did I see the dagger?
Yep.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You didn't. You did not. Actually, no, you didn't passive perception, but
Yeah.
so yeah, you didn't.
And did we hear Morsu talking about demons?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
That's gonna be 2. 3 plus. Where it go? 6.
3 plus 6. So do it
6 total.
6 total. Did you roll twice?
Yeah, I rolled. I rolled two
a 3
d20s.
and a. I got you. It's a 3 and a 15.
Three,
And a
3
15.
and 15 are the 2 rolls.
Yeah.
So it's 3 plus my 1.
Okay.
No?
Yeah. So you
Yeah, no,
you only hear them. You just hear them talking, but you can't suss out words.
Okay.
You're too busy in the face of Vallen doing this, I guess, or something.
To know a place to eat.
Oh, I just ate myself, but here, let's go meet my friends. And he gestures for you to walk towards Jules.
Hey, Jules, my old friend.
When you walk in front of him, Vallen gets behind you and whispers in your ear, and you very clearly feel the point of a dagger. Stay out of my boy's brain, or I'll find yours on the floor. Okay! And then he
I
goes
look at the
like it
dagger
never
very
happened.
unimpressed. Like, okay.
And then he's just flitting back over to Jules, gives him a nice nudge, and says, "All right, we have work to do, boys." And then, much like a child leader that he fucking tries to be, he goes and tries to. He's searching for Lil.
Sure. Okay. It's at this point, Russell, or what they perceive as a pair of walking books. You've found an alley or somewhere to like eat this where no one can see you, and you're stepping out of the alleyway as this like mob of people have started to advance on you. You can see Morty and Vallen at least, and then Jules, and then some very tall, much older than any of you gentlemen with white hair on the top of his head, looking very unique to say the least. I don't know if you can.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
I was just muted because I'm eating. But yeah, I just had the self-image of Gandalf stepping out of the shadows. But no, I have my stuff. They're up to something, so I'm gonna see what they're up to. Can I sneak?
You can try.
Okay.
Are you rolling in Foundry or D&D?
Either one you want.
I don't care. Just roll.
All right. Stealth. 17.
Yeah, they walk right past you, and you start following them quietly. I'll wait till Vallen's in a better place. Actually, I can do this a little bit without him. It's at this point that Jules like kind of looks at his new friend Morzuf, who's killed demons, and he's like, our friend Little, he's a halfling, and he normally comes back to us very quickly. He's been gone for a long time now, and I don't know if Vallen thinks this, but I'm worried something's happened to him.
I've met plenty of halflings that have survived worse. I've met one that survived having both his arms ripped off and smacking him in the head for 3 hours.
You don't think that's happening to Lil, do you?
Don't go filling his head.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's the one doing the smacking with other people's arms.
Lil's very little. We gotta find him. And he's like, I don't even know where he would have gone. I never know where he goes. And he starts kind of expeditiously making his way back to just the last place that they were to see if he can investigate like where he might have gone.
We should be looking for Twitch. Knowing Lil, he went to go, well, find him for us so we can go get him. He's good, but he's not perfect.
Alright.
So if anybody sees a black dragonborn that looks like he's got several to 48 sticks up his ass, that'd be the one.
So you know from past encounters with him, and just from working with some of the people in Port Demali, that he frequents a bar right on the edge of the tumble downs, right where the beaded alley kind of meets the tumble downs. It's called the Wanderer's Roost. And that's the only place you could think that he might be.
Then that's where they're heading towards.
Are there any food there?
All right.
I tried to get some free food before, but I didn't manage. You know where to get free food?
What did you try?
I tried a couple of spells.
It didn't work well for you, did it?
His meal moving and stinking, so they leave it there. But that guy must be really, really smart. You know, a rich man never pays his food.
Well, you'll soon find that magic doesn't fly in Demali the way it does where you're from, he says with a knowing smile. But what we can do is get you some food. And he takes one of the kebabs because he didn't finish all his food. He has a habit of hiding some. He takes, it's literally just one piece of kebab and, hands it over to Morty.
We are friends.
Everybody eats. Those are the rules.
The rules of war.
Those are my rules. My rules.
And your rules apply to everybody?
For now. Everybody eats.
Yeah.
Morty, give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
With disadvantage?
Yes, sir.
1. Not. Oh no, that's a 7.
Oh.
Or yeah, I'm not sure which one.
Okay. Okay. That's all right.
The thing they disappear. Oh,
You got
it's a
you
7.
got
I don't know. Yeah, a 7. That
Okay.
looks like a 1.
Okay.
Total 8.
Okay. There's a lot of smells in this beaded alleyway. But as you're walking, you catch a whiff of something that like gives you a little bit of just the smell of it. You're like, huh, I feel better. But you can't tell where it's coming from.
Okay, something smells good around. Make me probably thirsty, more than hungry.
So you guys make your way to the Wanderer's Roost, and it's a well-kept facility. I mean, it's meant for people to stay there. Has plenty of rooms to rent. It's conveniently located next to one of the brothels, and sees a lot of travel. The outside of it is kind of it definitely is in need of a coat of paint. There's pieces of it that are blotchy. It's supposed to be like a red, but it looks more like a sickly orange color. The hinges of the door maybe need a little help as they like open, but you very quickly find this place. And as you walk in, there's an old man with big Coke bottle glasses. That's just sitting behind the bar. There's not a whole lot of people in here. There's like one drunk guy, because it's morning. Again, there's one drunk guy that clearly passed out there overnight, and otherwise, there's nobody in there.
I think he can see us.
All right. He goes up to Coke bottles. Taps on the desk in front of him. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Have you seen a little halfling boy around?
No.
Just use insight. No, he doesn't need to use insight to know this dude doesn't pay attention. Fair check. But he wanted to make sure that he said what he said loud enough for people around to hear.
There's
You know what
only
I
a
mean?
drunk guy that's passed out.
Only? Like, okay.
That's it. The bar's empty.
Morzuth heard you.
Dope. All right.
What? Do you need a drink? What are you here for?
I mean,
What kind of drinks did you have?
yeah, I'll take a pint.
We got beer. We got whiskey.
I'm fucking
gin.
tired.
There's.
Okay.
All right.
Give me something for the tiredness.
So,
I can give you a shot of whiskey.
I don't like alcohol. That's funny.
what are you talking about? There's really nothing better at the end of a nice day than a good pint. Or the middle of a
Why?
day, or start a day.
I just don't like it.
Fair.
It's not my thing.
I didn't like it when I first got to Demali either. It grows on you.
It
I
makes
don't know.
me
I've been
cough.
kicked out some pretty good bars.
All right.
Whoa. You're super pale.
But,
And I, with minor image, I make him an umbrella. For the sun. You're gonna need this. Would that work?
I like the sun.
No, not you. The big one.
Oh.
Oh, Jules.
The Asimar.
The asthma.
Oh, the
yeah.
ass. Oh, he's talking to
Oh,
Morzu.
to Morsu.
He just stares for a bit. Then I appreciate the concern, but I'm not a vampire.
I don't think that's gonna cover the sun anyways. And it goes away.
Neat.
Do you have armor or a weapon that we see?
Yeah, I got a sword on my back, a heavy crossbow. I got some javelins. I'm wearing chainmail.
So the word is decked out. Okay.
You Russell, you are able to watch them like go into the bar, but if you go into the bar, you're gonna give your position away. So do you go into the bar?
Yeah, I was just following them stealthily for fun.
Okay, so you go into the bar. It's at this point that actually Morzuth, give me a perception check.
Okay. Everyone check out my sweet dice. Yeah, I want to roll normal.
That is some hot pink. Holy shit.
And there's no numbers on it.
You have a -1 to your perception. Okay.
Yep, I do.
Dude, what is your wisdom?
9.
So okay. Good roll. You notice just a bit behind you, you notice what looks like it's just a pile of clothing that is obscuring an entire body. So it kind of looks like either a pile of books or a pile of rags, but there's not like discernible features from this individual, just clothes. That's all you see.
I wave at him.
Wait, with your hand?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wave.
Okay, so you see a little claw come out. It's like 3-pronged and it waves at you.
I thought. Hold on, I thought they have 5 fingers.
Do they? They might.
I was gonna say,
I
we
thought
got
you
the
were
elite.
feathers.
We got the elite from Halo after us.
Yeah, they have 5 fingers.
Oh, they have 5 fingers. Okay.
They just have 3
So-
toes.
3
and
toes.
a
Okay.
back talon.
Okay.
What?
So what you see then is a little feathered hand come out and wave at you.
I don't want to alarm nobody, but there might be a bird person following us.
This is Russell. He's my friend too.
I don't.
He let me in the library.
Do you do anything, Russell?
Yeah,
Besides
I
wave?
The first
Wait,
thing Vallen asks before you have a chance to even come over, have you made any headway for Jules?
I wave my hand and say, yes, hello, my name is Jules, and I point to you with my fingers and say yes.
So tell us what you know about Jules.
He can't you don't, he doesn't talk well. He uses pictures and stuff, best I remember.
By the comment of Mordu about the feathers and the way he's repeating stuff, do any of us realize he's a Kenku?
I would say Morzuth probably has an idea. He's hunted enough creatures to know what a Kenku is, but the rest of you have never seen a Kenku, don't know what a Kenku is. So you just are attributing it to Birdman. Now, before you had no idea what he looked like, but now you know he has feathers, black feathers.
Is his bird with him?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's always there.
Oh, I thought you sent him after the. I thought you sent him to keep watch on the other bandit from the other day. I thought he followed him, trying to stick with him. That was the last I heard of your character, so I didn't know if you brought him back to you.
No, I would bet that at one point in the day he swatted him,
He got clobbered.
so he's with him.
Okay, all right. So, things that you do know, Austin, you would know the last place that your bird was right before he kind of back to you.
It would take me an hour to get him back.
Okay, well then that would be that would be something you'd have done in the morning if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he does have his bird with him. His bird at least knows something. And the old man that's sitting at the bar, he's like, "Are you gonna buy a drink or no? I usually am not a big servicer of breakfast, but if you don't need information and don't need anything else, you need to leave.
I want information.
Do you have money?"
And I take
We
out
don't
my
need
special
information.
bag and I shake it, make it sound like a lot of coins.
Yeah, I snatched the shit out of that bag.
Hey,
All right.
that, that's rolls, right?
Yeah, that's a
give
roll.
me a contested dex strength check.
Straight
Morty.
dex, right? Me
Yep.
with disadvantage.
Yep.
Pa-pow. Nice.
Ability check, right?
That's a 3.
That's yeah. He snatches your bag.
It's like, it's like,
Give it
you,
back.
Jules, we're rich.
Give it back.
He's like,
And I cast Mage Hand, and I try to go with a magic hand.
Okay.
yeah, he's kind of like surprised with the magic hand for a second while he's trying to dig into the thing.
You reach in and you feel pebbles.
There's so
Give it
many
back.
coins. Oh. He's like,
Yeah, just-
as he does that, Vallen trips. He makes very careful sure that nothing falls, like it's a controlled like fall, you know.
Okay.
And
That's a perform.
and he like simultaneously really tightens the bag so nothing
Okay.
spills out. And he's
Okay.
like, "Oh no, I fell!" So he could actually like can get the bag back without it seeming like, you know.
Give me a
No.
deception check.
And I didn't understand what's happening.
Give me a deception check. See how well you pull this off.
16, right?
Yep.
Yep.
16.
So okay. So everyone thinks you actually tripped.
Ugh, I guess there's no getting away from you. And he picks up the bag and hands it back.
And I give thank you, and I shake it again for the barman.
You either put the money on my table or you get out.
And I take out a big chunk of gold, like a stone of gold, not a lot of coins, like a piece of gold.
Okay. He picks it up.
But after, and I move it before.
All right. If you're not gonna let me see that it's real gold after that little shit that I just watched,
Why is everybody in
Yeah.
this town knows about the illusions? And I pull out fireworks.
you think you're the only wizard that comes
I
through
know.
this fucking bar?
And I go out all moody and sit down like not working.
Vallen like skips behind you. He's like, "I like the pebbles though. That was a fun touch. I wanted that bag since yesterday. I thought it'd be not pebbles."
He
Yeah,
kind of looks
when-
at the barman.
people-
Kind of looks at Marzuth and he's like, "Are you normal?"
Oh no. And he just
Get-
walks out.
Get out of my bar, all of you! Get out of my bar!
Can I get a pint to go on you? No?
No,
Okay.
get out of
Bye.
the
You're beautiful. And then leaves.
You know when people believe you
All
got
right,
gold,
but
they
now
will
there's-
give you things for free.
But now there's more of a skip in his step. Since they couldn't get anything from there, he's just kind of gonna move towards... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Fuck. Smarter plan. So your bird followed him back, right?
I nod.
Well, where did the bird end?
He takes off.
I follow.
Well, the bird takes off.
Yeah, I follow.
You're all following the bird.
Yep.
Okay. So as you get to so where you are now is in kind of the southern part of the tumble downs. The bird takes you not too far, just about 3 or 4 blocks up the road, off to the right into this other area that's literally just adjacent, it's like the mirror image of Vallen's place, just on the other side of the street. And as you get there, you don't see Twitch, but who you do see is Twitch's lackey. The one that was that Morty put to sleep. That's who you see. You don't see the other one, the one that he was actually following. But that guy, he sees you and he's just like, "Oh fuck!" And he just starts running away from you.
Vallen full sprints after him,
Okay.
like
Are we
leaving
in a battle?
everyone in the dust.
Nope. You're not in a battle. Not yet.
No,
Is
bar,
he?
bar.
Is he?
Oh
Within,
no, you're not in a bar. You're on a road, and you
On the
guys,
road.
as the bird was like leading you to this place, you saw one of the characters that you put to sleep the night before. So not the one that the bird followed, but the other one.
Could I toss hideous laughter on him before he gets out of range?
You can try.
Okay. And touches.
Let's see. He was. Give me a second. I need to find him. Okay, that is a wisdom save. Is that
Yes.
correct?
14 wisdom.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Wow. No one has succeeded against my DC so far.
No, and oh my god, dude, that's so fucking. You are shutting people
Awesome,
down,
dude.
So as Vallen takes off after this kid who's trying to run away, all of a sudden he dead stops like he's locked, and you just hear the grossest cackle from him where he's and he just falls to the ground.
Hurry, catch up to him.
I just slowly walk over to him.
He is on the ground. Vallen gets there first, and he's just like vibrating. He can't do anything. He's just giggling. He's laughing and on the ground.
The same thing
bad.
happened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, to me.
Not to him, but to the other one.
Yeah,
No,
this
but he
guy
just knew it
is not
happened,
having
you know
an
what I
easy
mean?
week.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that away from my boys, and we'll be happy as clams. All right, let's
It's
go.
not that painful. It's very nice at the end.
Vallen kind of like grabs the guy who's laughing. It's like, "Where's Twitch? And where's Lynn?" This isn't great for this.
I poke him and show a symbol of rope and point at the guy.
Oh, all right. You see him unravel about 20 feet of rope from off of his arm. And as he does, it just gets greener and greener and greener down his arm, and it uses it to bind the dude's hands behind his back, and then checks him for the investigation. Check him for just everything.
I could do that while you tie him.
Oh yeah, you do that, and okay, I like that.
Actions, investigation.
Or Zook just kind of directs traffic.
Oh.
Just move along, people. Nothing to see here. Man
Oh.
laughing on the ground.
I got a 10. I rolled a 4.
Still a 10. I mean,
Yeah, plus 6.
Yes. Okay. You You find a crumpled up piece of paper along with 2 gold pieces.
Yay! I'm pocketing those.
Okay. And okay, I don't know. Is there a role for binding somebody up, or is it just a thing?
Investigation
Dexterity check?
to find something.
No, to like
wrap-
tie their hands up.
Yeah, to like. I don't think there is. I think you can just.
Yeah, I would think it'd just be some sort of check by you.
Yeah.
Maybe a sleight of hand for notes for the nose,
Yeah.
or strength for tightness.
Yeah, we'll just say that you successfully bind him. He's on the ground and he's still just laughing. This has been long enough. He's gonna try to save.
I'm gonna give him advantage on that on that
Save.
save by slapping the shit out of him.
Okay. Whoops. Hang on.
Well, I would have dropped it as soon as the ropes were completely
Yeah.
tied.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
it's you can drop. Oh,
Yeah, it's a concentration.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
you just
Okay.
Stop concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
sweet.
so you drop once he's bound, then you drop
Yep.
it, and he
Yeah.
stops. He stops laughing, and he's just like, and he's just looking at you, and he's just
Vallen
tight-lipped.
kneels down in front of him. Where's Twitch? And where's Lil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was
I
hoping you would say that.
I pull out a dagger and hand it to the green guy.
See, they know what happens next, which means you know what happens next, right? Smiley guy? And he starts to put the knife towards his teeth.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Advantage or normal? I just put normal.
No, just normal.
How did that? Okay.
That's unfortunate.
It is super unfortunate. Yeah, that's.
Hold on. Marzuth will give it a try as he takes off his giant sword.
Yeah, it just stands behind him with a giant sword. Let me think it's me.
Let Marzuth try it with my hot
Nice.
knife.
That's
This
much
is
better.
just for your perspective, Morzuth. This is probably like maybe a 12, 13-year-old kid who is now bound and just come off of stitches in his side. So he's just like, but he's not saying anything.
We need to
Chucky.
let the kid breathe.
You gonna roll an intimidation for me?
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Oh, you did.
You got a 19.
Oh, you got a 19. All right. He's like, you gonna kill me?
No. What the fuck? I'm not gonna murder you. I'm just gonna give you a smile forever. Jeez, I'm a monster. I'm not a murderer.
No, he was talking to Morzuth. He just kind of like looks at you and he's like,
He doesn't know.
Wasn't
Oh no!
wasn't
this is
talking to
ju-
you.
This is good. This is just gonna hurt you. I don't plan on killing you.
But
What do you? No one told us you had an Asimar in your group.
That's because you didn't ask.
boom.
He's the
What?
new guy.
What do you want?
Where's Twitch? Where's Lil?
I don't know where Lil is. I haven't seen him.
If I find
That's
out you're
half the
lying,
question.
you're getting that fucking smile.
The last time I saw Twitch, he was just two blocks up at our hideout. Please don't tell him I said anything. And he's still just locked onto Morzuth. He is petrified of this older Asimar just in his face. And he's like, don't tell him I said anything.
All right. And he grabs him and stands him up and undoes his hands so he can get and wraps back up his arm again.
And remember next time, and I pull out a head from my coat.
And he just bolts. He's gone.
Like
Hey, he forgot his autograph.
And I throw his head, which disappears because. And
more fucking pebbles. That's what he's gonna start calling you from now on.
Pebbles.
Yep. All right.
And
Well,
I make
that
a
game got
cat
cut
flip.
short, but the real game starts. We got to get to him now. Twitch, there's a reason me and him are enemies. I'm great, he's great at different things. So, he might know where Lil is. We'll find him. I don't think James was lying. We didn't give him a name, did we?
No, the guy that you just assaulted.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you didn't give him a name.
All right. Well, then that's James now.
Okay.
James.
James is gone.
Yeah,
He's
James.
gone.
Yep.
All right.
Jaime has run away.
But
All right.
by the way, add 1 dagger to your.
Oh yeah, to
inventory
your
fail.
Oh
inventory.
no, he hands it back to you. He's
Oh,
like,
I'm not keeping that. I already have another knife.
yeah. Well, all right then. This is just for show because of the kind of person he is. If any, I don't know what your passive perception is, but if it's lower than 16, I just made that shit disappear.
13.
Swoosh, swoosh.
Whoa.
But yeah, all right. So, yeah, Vallen's like, well, we got Jules. You good? Jules, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. Lil's been gone away too long. I think they've done something to her.
You see him start to like get angry and then breathe for a second. If it comes to that, it comes to that. No one walks away from that if they touched him.
All right. And so you guys start heading towards where he pointed, which is just a little bit further north than where you just were. The building that they call their hideout is an old, abandoned, kind of like a, not quite a sawmill, but they're processing wood. They're like making it into different things. But there hasn't been a single thing made in here for probably decades. It is old, shabby, has no power, and is the perfect place to pretend that no one lives here, because there is just storage under the facility for enough people. So as you guys walk up, this is what you see is an abandoned area. There's no one obviously there, but this is where that kid told you to go.
Were we supposed to see something different?
No, I'm not saying no.
All
This
right.
is a spontaneous interaction, so
Oh,
nothing's
okay.
going to change.
Just checking to make sure. All right.
So I'm just gonna drag y'all over this direction. All right. When you get there, that's what you see. What do you do?
First things first. I'm using perception to check for traps. Right, that's what I would use.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Yep. No, you don't see any traps up here.
Alright.
Just an abandoned building. Although you do see, even though you weren't looking for it, you do see an area that looks like there's a couple of doors. One that has like, it looks like there is at least an upstairs and a downstairs to this place based on its size. But those are the only two things you see is doors. Why doesn't everybody give me a perception check really quickly?
Another one for me, or keep the
Yep.
22? Okay.
Yep. Nope. Another one. So
Can't wait to
pink.
see all these dice appear.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh.
dope.
How did the guy who has no sleep get better than me?
And
Yeah, I got even better. I'm 25. I see
Yes, but
somebody's
you have
soul.
You got sleep.
oh,
Nah,
14 and
he doesn't
18.
really get good sleep. Just enough not to be exhausted.
You hear off in the distance. Hello?
Do I recognize the voice?
No.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
It was just Vallen that heard it. Nobody else heard it.
All right.
Oh,
And it's just off. It's far.
Okay.
It sounds far away and down.
Vallen very quietly, he basically just turns to Jules, goes, "Somebody's here, somebody's downstairs below us."
Okay. Do you think it's? Do you
Stealthing.
think it's little? Stealthing.
Yep.
Yeah.
stealthing.
Russell's stuff. Yeah, not bad.
18.
Nice.
You you're stealthing too.
Damn, I'm rolling like a
Nice.
maniac today.
All right. So you both are stealth. You can tell it's down, but you don't know how to get downstairs. You just see these two doors.
All right. All right. Well, by definition, I would go to the bottom door. You said there looks like one goes up.
But
and
it's
one's
just
down.
one go. You would think one goes up, one goes down, but
Oh,
you can't
all
really
right.
till you open them.
I go to the left door.
Okay. The left door. Do you just open it?
No. Sorry. Thank you. Fuck, that is my third 19 in a row.
I want his dice checked for steroids.
Facts.
All right. So what are you trying to do with that? You're just trying to hear if there's anything, see if there's anything.
Yeah.
You can hear with that roll. You can hear some murmuring behind this door, but it's indistinct and it sounds. It's hard to tell its distance, but it sounds far enough away.
All right. Vallen readies his dagger and makes hand signs to Jules and like for thieves' camp to let him know there's quiet talking. He can't make it out, you know. And he kind of looks at everybody else who he's not used to dealing with, and he's like, and he points to the door, goes, makes really small mouthing sounds. And puts up like two fingers and two or three fingers like this, like to indicate how many people.
Okay.
and I do it like this in the air, and I send a message to Vallen. What you mean, this?
Morzuth is just making a heart with his hands.
And I sending you a message through the cantrip, so only you can hear that.
He like makes a heart to Marzuth while being like, "What the fuck?" Realizing he said it out loud, he readies a dagger and just kind of goes through the door as fast as possible.
When you
Sons of bitches.
when you go to pull the door, it's locked.
All right, Bigfoot, kick it in.
Oh, that's me.
Wait.
You get through?
He listens one more time to see if they noticed him pulling the door. 14.
Now it fails.
I mean, it was 14. It's a respectable number. First level, guys. Fuck.
No, he didn't hear you try to pull the door.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, I guess,
This might require a little finesse.
yeah. Yeah, Vallen just readies a dagger and has a hand on his rapier and moves. So he's like to the side of the door, so when he kicks it, he can move in.
Okay.
All right.
Kick away.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Did you freeze? No.
No. It just appeared behind my character sheet.
Oh, God.
So pink.
It teetered on that 3 for a second, bro. I was scared.
I can't even tell. It's just a solid surface.
19. Hell yeah.
You can change how
I know.
the
I
colors-
intentionally
He's
made
like,
it like
"Sir,
I
I
intentionally
know."
made it like this.
Oh, okay.
I told you guys I did this.
Well, I know. It's just like I changed what the actual numbers look like, the color, and all that.
This place is not well kept. The bracers of the frame of the door are water rotted from years of moisture just being exposed to the elements and not being upkept. So the minute you put your foot to that door, it just falls inward, and the stairs leading up are right in front of you.
Yeah, Vallen, like, I held my action to run up the stairs. So that's what I'm doing. And as he's running, he moves his hand from his rapier to his gun. Because
Okay.
he's very afraid of what's happening to Lil.
Okay. Well, as you crest the stairs, you see Twitch is sitting at a desk, and there's it's a table. He's sitting at the table, and then there's 2 other guys with him that you don't recognize, and they were all in the middle of just setting up things. The contracts that we talked about are all over the table, and they're trying to sort out like when things are due, and so they're just in their process of manipulating these contracts to figure out when and where to take some of these. And they immediately see you, and they all ready.
Mm-hmm. The gun's not out. The dagger is.
So-
And well, the dagger's... I guess I'm trying to hide the dagger still.
Okay. Well, roll me initiative, because
Oh,
that's
you
just what happens.
Sexy beast. Gonna make me do things. 18 initiative. Oh my goodness. Yes!
Oh, Russell.
Wizard's curse.
Where is
Oh wait, no,
What
that's
the hell is
that's
that?
no fuck. I thought that was
That was
holy
mine.
shit, you guys.
Oh, they made him look all weird when I put him in there. He doesn't look like Twitch. That's okay,
Holy shit, that's Macho Man.
right? I don't know why Twitch is that. Why it
Do you
looks
want
like
me
that.
to roll again? I roll a 3. Anyway.
You,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, it's probably gonna be the 3, so that's okay.
No, it's
No,
oh,
it's-
yeah.
It doesn't let me roll twice.
Just click
I
on the
mean-
button again.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Weird.
And it didn't ask me if I wanted to roll with advantage or disadvantage.
I mean, it technically would be with disadvantage, but
Yeah, no, I mean, but anything I roll, it asks me first what I want to do, and this time it's not asking.
I really should be below Morty.
Yeah, because there's no advantage or disadvantage to initiative, generally speaking.
Well,
What?
not just that, but the natural one.
Yeah, that's hard. At least I got that 18.
That is
Oh,
a terrifying
that's
Macho
funny.
Man.
okay. Give me a second, guys. I don't understand
Yep.
why these guys are not going into their initiative order.
Could it be that it needed to be their icons need to be selected? No.
Well, I did select them, and they should just all roll. There's a button that says "Roll NPCs."
It's
But-
because it's paused the game.
Oh, maybe that's why. Try that. Let's see. Now will it let me do it? What the fuck? Can I add? Nope, that's just another encounter. Why?
Roll for each one separately?
Let's see.
I'm here, okay? Even though you don't see me.
How did you get stealth in real life?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
God damn. He is a real light Khajiit's master.
I
I'm
don't.
playing with my Khajiit.
I don't understand why it's not working. Oh wait, there we go. Ha! I figured it out.
Not bad.
Okie dokie. Cool. Okay, so I don't know why this one is crossed out. Okay, that's how I make them dead. Okay. Anyway, here we go. All right, so this first bandit is available. And we're just going to use this map to kind of move around. It doesn't have to be specific.
All right.
We'll just say they're about 5 feet away from you guys. You guys would just come up the stairs. Well, Vallen has just come up the stairs. The rest of you are still downstairs. And Jules is with you.
Who's that guy?
Did you roll for Jules?
Oh, I did not. Let me put him in there. There he is. Okay. Can I? Wee. Okay. Sorry, I was just playing with my dice. All right, so this first bandit, he sees you, and he is going to shoot you with his light crossbow. Roll it. Did it go? No. 13.
I have a
Was that
15 AC.
No,
So-
so
No.
and he ping just right off. All right, it's that would make it your turn.
No, it'd make it Morsy's turn.
There. Oh yeah.
No, it's bandit. So the bandit rolled a 19, Vallen rolled an 18, Thug rolled a 13, the bandit captain rolled a 10, and then Warzeus.
Morsuth rolled in. Oh wait.
No, that's
Yeah.
your strength ability
Okay,
check.
yep, I kept missing it. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I for the record, I made the same mistake.
I didn't see
All right.
him.
It's like, oh, you fucking, and then he takes the brand new dagger that he got and whips it into that son of a bitch's face.
Who? Which one?
The one that shot at him, obviously.
Okay.
He's like, I came here to talk.
Is
Ish.
this your friend?
No, this is going. Wait, there we go. This is going bad.
Yeah.
Fuck. 13 hit? Nope, probably not.
Bandit AC. Oh,
I think it's like 13,
it's
14.
12. It's 12, so that hits.
All right, and damage from normal. 5.
All right.
And he pulls out his gun. Actually, no.
And you see him, he just grabs the dagger and he just pulls it out of his chest. And he's like, stupid fuck. And he just pulls it down. And he's like, Twitch, what the fuck? And it seems like you may have come into a situation that you weren't 100% knowing what to expect. Twitch has been making deals with people, and these are maybe not people you're used to.
No, he doesn't know who they are yet.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking shot at me!
Right. Who's next? We got Jules.
I get to use my move action, right?
Oh yeah, you can move. Yeah, if you're not
Yeah,
done
I'm
doing stuff.
definitely taking my bonus action to. Yeah, I'm gonna just. That's not disengage. I am just gonna go back. You know how the stairs go up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hide under that level, so they have to they have to come to me in order for, and I'm gonna try, since they lose vision of me, and I'm gonna try and hide behind Marzuth.
So bonus action hide?
Yeah, bonus action hide.
We all are in the upper floor, right?
No, we're on the ground floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's,
Oh, all of us.
Yeah, only Theo ran up the stairs.
yep. And he comes out, he's like, they're shooting at me, and hides behind the old man.
Okay. All right.
Old man has an old name.
You don't
Marzuth. I
need
got a
to-
19.
Okay. All right. So you are hidden, or at least you think you're hidden. Next is, I guess, Jules. I don't know why it's not.
Not automatically going.
Yeah, well, it still thinks it's Vallen's turn. Oh, is that why?
Is there somewhere we can see the list? Or
There we go.
Yeah, the fist
There
next
we
to
go.
the next to the.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the fist.
And you can. I know there's a way to like pull that table out. I just don't know how to.
There
I
it
think
is.
you left click on it. No, right click. Sorry.
Oh, there's
Yep, there it
a
goes.
fuck too. I didn't see that one.
Okay, cool. So now it's Jules' turn, and he's like, "They shot at you," and he
Yeah.
just
Stay back.
backs out,
Yeah.
kind of like towards the door. He takes like a good solid like 30 feet back away from everything, away from that door, and like tries to not be involved. He's like getting ready to just run out of this building.
He would know that when shit goes down, to try to stay within 30 feet of Vallen.
Okay, so he's gonna. That's where he's gonna go for now. Is just a solid 30 feet away from you and away from that door. And that is his turn. All right, next it's Twitch's turn, and he is going to start coming down the stairs. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So he gets right to the bottom of the stairs. And the first person he sees is Morzuth, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And what you see, Morzuth, is a very tall, like a little bit taller than you, 6.5 foot tall, black dragonborn that is just ready for a fight.
Hey, I'm supposed to be looking for you.
Well, you found me.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Vallen, I found your friend.
He's just like looking, and he's like, "Where the fuck is Vallen?" He's like, "That little princess. God damn it! Why is he always sticking his fucking face in places it doesn't belong? Why don't you guys all get out of here? Just get the hell out of here." You stumbled onto something you don't understand. You need to leave. And that's his move. He doesn't try to attack Morzuth because he doesn't know him, and he's trying to save having to get into a fight with all of you. And now it's your turn, Morzuth.
I'm gonna try to charismatically talk to him and get him to tell us what's exactly going on here.
It's a persuasion?
Mm-hmm. Persuasion.
Combat persuasion. That's a big dick move, sir. Oh!
That is unfortunate.
Danced on that 18, though.
Actually, is there a... Hold on. Yeah, it was persuasion. Okay. That's what you made, was a persuasion check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just looks at you and he's like, "You don't know what you're getting into. Get out of here." And now it's the other bandit's turn. And he comes downstairs and he's like, he comes out, he actually steps out and around to this side of Morty, and he's like, "Are these guys trying to interrupt our deal? What the fuck is happening?" And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." And he takes a shot at who is not, he's gonna take a shot at Jules because he's far off.
I'm a little confused about the icons. The guy with the pirate face and the bandana,
that's Twitch. That's Twitch. I don't know why his like image is not carrying over, because I have an image of Twitch in there. So I don't know.
Is there an icon for Jules?
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right over here.
Yeah, he's underneath the UM.
So the enemies are Twitch and the two bandit-looking guys.
Correct.
One next to me.
Yep, you got it. Okay. Oh yeah, he hit Jules.
Roll that sweet damage.
Fuck!
Oof. Oh, jeez.
That's all my HP.
Same. Hey, it's not bad as a D&D. We would have 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys.
You're good.
All right. Sorry, it's driving me fucking crazy. Well, that's not great, my friends. So he is down to. Ooh. So, all right, that bolt hits Jules just straight in the ribs, and you hear him just cry out. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he just starts backing out of the, like, trying to back out. Like, obviously, he's not going to move because it's not his turn, but you can tell he's like trying to run. And that is that bandit's turn. Russell, it's your turn.
Shouldn't I go last or to the natural one?
Mhm.
Yeah, I suppose it's either. I mean, you both have the same, so it's not like
Yeah.
it really matters.
Yeah, we go dead last.
You both, yeah, both the
Yeah.
wizards are just dead last. So just go ahead and go. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim for the bandit and I'm gonna do frostbite.
Okay.
Target has to make a DC 14 con save.
The one that just shot Jules, or the other one?
Yeah, the one that just shot Jules and hit.
Okay. And he needs to do a DC con to take half damage.
Target takes on a failed takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Constitution.
Disadvantage
saving
in what?
throw.
Yes. Oh,
Okay, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of its next turn.
On attacks.
Disadvantage. I don't know if there's actually a way to put disadvantage on things.
No, I think you just
Remember it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I in the video it says that if you hold Control or Alt while doing the attack.
Oh yeah,
But I don't
By the way,
know exactly which key.
he did take 5 damage, cold damage.
Yep. I'm gonna pick something that doesn't necessarily mean disadvantage. But that's what I'm gonna use it as. Okay, that's disadvantage. So I don't forget. Which one has it. Okay, and then he took 5. Okay. All right.
Save your dice, fellas.
Irradiated.
Ooh, sorry. All right, Morty, it's your turn.
So sorry for asking about rules.
Oh, it's okay.
I can use 2 cantrips, one as an action and one as a bonus action.
If the cantrip is a bonus action, you can use it as a bonus action.
And how do I know if it's
It'll say.
It'll tell you if
Yeah.
it's a bonus action.
it's not? So
then yeah, you can only use
so seeing that he has disadvantage, I'm gonna run
Okay.
through the stairs. Like, why the fucking idiot shot face horse motherfucking asshole shoot us? And that's vicious mockery while I move here.
Okay. And you're doing that on the bandit that shot Jules?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if I have to roll because it's vicious mockery. I
Yeah,
think
so-
you have to roll.
Go ahead and click vicious mockery, so I can have it pulled up. Because
Because
I do think it's a DC save.
No, I think you just roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
1d4 of. I'm gonna roll on the other one
Okay.
because he's the one that has the dices there.
Okay.
That's 4.
Nice.
Do damage is with disadvantage
Your okay.
or just the attack, right? But it doesn't have.
Yeah,
That
there's
says
no
it's a-
disadvantage to damage.
No, there's no disadvantage.
And you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, don't go. I mean, if you fail the wisdom save, is 4 damage
Okay.
and disadvantage again.
I just want to see. This is.
And by the way, I don't know if you wanted to use your reaction.
Yeah,
Or,
he's
an
gonna
attack of-
take an attack of opportunity, but he's at disadvantage, so he's just gonna swipe at you. Um. Disadvantage. That goes.
Yes,
No.
I saved your ass.
He misses. He misses. And he's gonna switch from his well, we'll worry about that in a second.
No.
And then
Wisdom.
the DC saving throw is wisdom.
Nice. He fails.
And he fails.
What is my AC? The thing that he had to roll higher?
If you look on the vicious mockery that you posted in the chat, it says
I
saving
posted
throw
it.
DC 14 Wisdom.
Yeah, no, but how much did he have to roll to overcome it?
Oh, he had to roll a 14 or higher, and he rolled an 11.
Okay.
So
how much? Oh yeah, you said he
And I
takes 4
move.
damage.
That's
Yep,
my turn.
and that would be your turn unless you have a bonus action or something else you can do.
Nah.
No, I don't
That's your
think we
turn.
have
There's not a lot of spells at
since
early
right
levels.
now.
Yep. So that is what you see. Now this bandit has come downstairs, and he's standing, we'll say, over here by Russell. And he looks at Twitch and he's like, "Is this how you normally conduct your business?" And Twitch is like, "No, actually, no. Unfortunately, there's a little dipshit elf around here that seems to want to put his nose in fucking everything."
Where? Oh wait.
And he, that bandit is gonna. Let's see, you're actively hiding, right?
Yes.
He's gonna say,
Yes.
he said, "Get out of here. You guys need to get out of here." And he's like, "Or we're gonna have to kill you." And so he's right now he's just threatening. I don't even know if he can do an intimidation check. Let's just see.
Yeah, there's intimidation.
Yeah, so he's directly intimidating you, Russell, because he's standing right in front of you.
Okay.
Doesn't he have to do a wisdom save to not be intimidated? Not sure about the rules yet.
I would believe so.
Yeah, he does. I would guess it's a Constitution save
All right.
to not be intimidated.
Right?
Intimidation, as far as I know, it can be done with strength or.
No, that's how that's how you intimidate, not
Yeah. No, how and I guess if it's a physical intimidation, maybe it's a Constitution save.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Maybe, I don't know.
that's it. We'll
Sounds
just
logic.
call it that. We'll let Russell do it. No.
No, I
No.
got a 13. I'm frightened of him.
Yep. So you need to back the hell away when you can. All right, Vallen, it's your turn.
All right. Since I'm hidden, it's sneak attack with it. I'm hidden, so I can attack with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question: how does the dude who shot Jules look?
Rough. Real rough.
Yeah.
9, 4,
All right.
and 7.
I am going to throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure I do this right. Attack with advantage. 12 does 18 hit, right?
Yep, 18 hits.
All right. So that's Also, sneak attack damage. Normal. 3 plus.
Did you roll for the first dagger damage?
Oh, yeah, I went in the wrong order. So it's 4, 7 plus 5, 12. You fucking
wa-
shot Jules! And he, like, yeah. And he basically comes out after whipping that dagger into that dude. Is he still alive?
Oh no, he is very not alive. He's on the ground. Well, actually, you don't know if he's alive or not.
But he's on the ground?
But he is out.
All right. And for...
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong band.
The wrong band? Okay.
No!
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
Meh. Okay.
There we go. And then...
It's at that point when you reveal yourself that
Yeah.
the Twitch is like, there's that slimy little fuck. And
bonus action... attack... shoot Twitch with my gun that I get 1 of. Oh, please work. Do good. Well, I mean, murder. Is
you
that
don't hit him.
10? Fuck!
His AC is 15. So you pull out a gun and shoot at Twitch, and Twitch just like the bullet just right past him. He's like,
He's got like, you see him like kind of have, there's like sparkly fucking tears that look almost like just coming down his face. He's upset.
Dude, that's salty.
and he just laughs at you, and he's like, you're such a fucking toddler. You have no clue what you're doing.
I'm eating you. And that's, and
Jules, now with a bolt stuck in him, having never been shot in his life, is crying.
and he moves over to Jules.
He's gonna take another 60 feet and run the fuck away. Like, he is running away. Jules wants nothing to do with this. He cares about little, but he is not about getting shot at.
No. He was about to tell him to run. Anyway, but all right. In that case, since he just took off, so can I use my movement action to ready a dodge?
You can.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, I don't know. Dodge is an action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's either bonus or action for him since he's a rogue.
Oh, all right. Then I'll ready as a bonus action.
You already used your bonus action, remember, as to hit again.
Oh yeah, to attack. All right.
Yeah, so you can't do anything else.
Yeah. Then yeah, he stays with Marzuth.
You can move to try to flank.
Oh, that would be true.
If you're able to.
He can move, but he would basically go here if he's moving at all. Just kind of, yeah.
You're just gonna move there?
Actually, I'm limiting myself because I'm realizing the map colors. So yeah, I'm just gonna move. Oh no, they're shooting people. Fuck. I'll definitely stay up here.
Okay. Oh, wait, so you're not moving?
No.
Okay. All right. So Twitch, having been able to see you, he's gonna step next here to Morzuth, and he's gonna take a swipe at you. And as he swipes at you, he's just be like, "You don't know what you're doing. You need to get the fuck out of here before you're dead." Oops.
Oh,
buddy.
shit! I think I just died.
Oh, she has to roll the damage first.
Yeah, I know, but
That's a critical.
yeah, that's a straight up crit. Oh my god! Okay, at least it's a low roll. Fuck.
So a total of 9 damage. This is a +3.
No.
No,
All right.
All right, Morzeus, it's on you.
Oh, cool. You can actually have the full stats of the roll by clicking on the.
What just happened? Oh, there it is. I was like, oh,
Rebellion.
Morzeus going to attack the Twitch.
okay. No,
Twitch is
swing and
getting
miss.
fucking lucky.
Just fucking missed him. And he kind of just laughs and he's like, I'm guessing you came here for little. That's funny.
Oh, little.
He shrugs and goes,
I'm an equal opportunity lunatic.
All right, and now it is Russell's turn.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step to not provoke attack of opportunity, if I can
Okay.
do that.
Mhm.
I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to fire on Twitch.
Okay.
can't believe we're attacking our stream
Magic miss.
just like that.
Magic missile.
All right, so these are automatic hits, and I think I get 2 of these. You fired, nope, 3. 3 hits.
Okay.
Total of 8 damage. Yes. Nope. 4. That's 6, and that's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Okay. It's 9. All right. Oh, you just see all of a sudden these rockets just pop out of these books and just all 3 of them just hit Twitch. And he stumbles back. He's like, what the fuck?
I
It was
wave.
magic.
And yeah, he's gonna see. Okay, so now it's Morty's turn.
I've been doing my thing the whole time. I pop up my head because I'm on the stairs, right?
You're down. Well, you're down by the stairs.
And I stop chanting this melody I was hunting. And I look at Twitch and I use dissonant whispers.
Ooh,
I'm not sure I can how I showed you before.
let's see, it's this.
That is a wisdom save.
Okay, you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice
Creature
within
choice.
range can hear. Racking it
Wisdom
with terrible
save.
pain, the target must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows you away from it. Okay. Wisdom DC 14.
Come on. Fail.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what you two have to do now, right?
You
After
run away from you.
Well,
Okay.
that's depending on the damage.
Yeah, maybe it's 3d6 from me.
Yep.
That's 9. And now he has to run away from me, which probably if he's not dead already.
Yeah.
Some
So he
attack of
takes
opportunity from those 2.
Okay.
If they have it, a reaction.
9. You said you did 9 damage?
Yes. I roll it in D&D Beyond.
Okay. All right, and Twitch is, let's see, it's his reaction, so it happens immediately. So he's gonna go and try to run back upstairs. He does elicit an attack of opportunity from both Morzuth and Vallen if they wish to take it.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, does Vallen have a weapon out? Oh wait, no, he does.
threw a dagger, and I don't know what else he did.
God damn it!
You miss again.
Come on,
It's the
guys.
same goddamn 11.
I left you this for you.
Dude, you have a +5.
Vallen, you hit.
Yes. Yes.
And right as he's starting to run away, he falls unconscious. This bandit, seeing what has happened, is also going to try to run away.
Can we stop him or just by the turn?
Was he in your range, Russell?
I don't have a weapon out, if that's
Well,
what you're
Okay.
asking.
and probably
Okay.
would be more suit.
And I also don't have Warcaster, so I can't use a spell.
Sure. Okay.
I only used one.
I'll find the kid and heal him.
Okay. So you're gonna go find Jules. The other bandit, are you guys just gonna let him take off because he's just gonna out the door?
I'm gonna fire on him when it's my turn.
Okay.
'Cause why the hell not?
All
I'm
right. So
okay
he's
with letting him go.
okay. So he takes 60 feet and is pretty much almost out of the building at this point. It is now Vallen's turn. Vallen,
Vallen's
you
just-
just watched Twitch hit the floor.
Yeah, because I stabbed him.
Mhm.
I stabbed him good. He tried running away from me. That's how he thinks. But
Oh
yeah,
no, well, of course.
Mm.
The one that ran away from me was Twitch.
Since Vallen didn't know who that was, and all the things are upstairs,
Mhm.
he knows where Lil is, and he's breathing super heavy. He is hurt,
Okay.
like a real 2 out of 11 situation right now.
We'll go with Morrissey's to find it.
No, he has to find Lil. If you're going to find him, actually, yeah, you're right. He just starts running off in the direction that Phil went.
Jules.
Jules. And he's like, you two, grab all the contracts, please. This can't be for nothing.
Me too.
If you could, they're right up at the top of the stairs, please.
And I go and grab everything that Vallen told me.
Okay. When you get upstairs, give me a perception check.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna take it we're out of combat.
Perception,
Yeah, we're at it.
All right. I'm gonna close the tracker.
perception. It didn't roll, right? It's not rolling. I don't know why. I'm gonna go to D&D Beyond, and
Okay.
it's out. I don't know why the D&D Beyond roll a 1 on our AP check. It's
I
down.
don't see anything. Oh, the API check. Yeah, the website's been failing a lot recently.
Oh, finally. 1.
Okay. Yeah, you see the contracts on the table, but that's all you see. You grab them and you go
And I
downstairs.
pick up more posters of Teddy the Bard.
All right. And you come back downstairs. So this.
Oh,
this
he was
bandit-
yelling to the Kenku too.
Yeah,
This
I
one?
kind of thought we were still in combat, so I didn't say anything.
No, you're fine. We're out of combat.
I would have
so-
gone up and looked around, see what I could find from any
Okay.
traces.
Yep. Give me a perception check.
And these people were really, really rude.
Where that? Why isn't that?
They shot my friend Jules.
Okay, you don't want to do that, so I'm going back to D&D Beyond.
He's down. or
And
at least-
perception.
Oh, he's up
Wait,
again.
that could be why. No, it's not. Investigation, perception. So I got a 4.
No,
No, a
good.
10 apparently. I
Oh,
thought that was a 1.
okay. Well, you see sitting on the same like table adjacent from where all the contracts were, a small sack of something.
I take it.
All right. So you take that. You both head back downstairs.
Could I do
got-
it in after seeing that and grabbing it? Could I do detect magic as a ritual?
Yeah.
All right.
Rituals doesn't spend a slot, right?
They don't spend slots, and 2, you don't even have to have them prepared for the day as long as you have your book with you.
Yeah. It just takes
Cool.
time. It just takes more time.
Takes
Okay.
10 more minutes.
So it's a freebie in exchange of time. Nice to know.
Everybody who's still in the warehouse, give me a perception check.
I'm going. Give me a minute. Filling
Oh
the card.
fuck, that's right. I never told anybody Lil was downstairs.
Woo! I got a 12.
And it's Morzuth and Vallen and Jules that are outside of the building. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got
How come you're always rolling with disadvantage?
Because he's exhausted.
Oh,
I didn't sleep.
also good answer.
So you you do hear like a from somewhere, but you can't tell where it's coming from.
Who?
You, Russell.
Oh.
Sorry. You rolled the 12.
Okay.
So you hear something, but you can't tell where it's coming from.
I cannot use message on him, right? Because I'm not very familiar with this guy.
I mean, you've met him, so you can.
Also, I say, hey, hello. I'm looking from Vallen friend. Lil, are you the little halfling?
And it takes a couple of like minutes, but you hear, yeah, I'm a little.
Do you know where you're hiding?
Do you know where I am? I don't know where I am. It's dark down here. I can't see anything.
Can you kick on wherever you are so we can hear you?
I'll just scream.
Yeah,
And
do
he
that.
and he say, well, you can't talk to him back. It's just a message. He does. He screams. But go ahead and give me one more perception check. Both you and Russell, since you're the only two in the building.
Things not working for me.
What the fuck?
4. I'm at disadvantage, although both of the rolls were terrible.
Yeah, that was a 3 and a 4. That's not
13.
We don't want to find your friend.
You hear a and it sounds like it's far enough away, like it's either not in this building or there's like a big barrier. You can tell it's like either downstairs or somewhere else.
During my ritual casting, because I'm still doing that, I just point to Morty.
Yes.
Just downwards.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
I'm staying here. I'm doing a ritual cast.
You keep doing that.
Okay, so as Morty goes downstairs, you gonna try to just open the downstairs door?
So Vallen is still here. I'm here.
No, Vallen, Morzuth both took off after Jules, so they're beyond your sight out in the tumble downs.
So I keep looking because there's no way I can find him by perception, right?
Well, you were told down, like, so there's a door and you don't see any other stairs. That's all.
There's another door. I tried the door.
It's locked.
I'm
gonna pause you right there. Morzuth, Vallen, you find Jules just in a pile in the middle of an alleyway, just crying. That's
All
weird.
right, hold on, you little.
Vallen
shit,
runs
I
up
can-
to
yeah.
him like and hugs him.
How old is Jules?
Jules is like 15.
More Zuth kind of says just very boredly. All right, hold on, I can fix this.
And when you hug him, Vallen, he like screams and jerks away from you because the tip is like still absolutely like in him.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that out. We gotta get that out. Oh shit! All right, you. What are you doing to help? He looks at Marzuth. Explain. Just let me know, please. Maybe I can help.
I just need you to let me touch him.
All right, touch him by taking that thing out of him first. Can you like do both?
Duh.
Do you work?
That's what I wanted. And Asimar saying, duh.
Duh.
All right. So he does
Jules.
his thing.
And at this point, Jules at least semi trusts Morzuth, so he just lets him touch him. Roll me that lay on hands,
You can just choose, right?
and you just give a +5 to it.
Oh.
All right.
And it gets more power.
As
When
you
I
level-
level up
as-
to.
As you level up. All right.
It is at this point that people notice that Marzuth would definitely notice the pool of purple spreading, like, just down, pooling, and like all of Vallen's clothes.
A pool of purple?
Yeah.
Oh, you're bleeding purple. I see.
He
All
just
right.
sighs and motions for him. All right, let me touch you too.
No, everything you got, you give to him. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all just a game anyway, he says, laughing a bit. All right. We'll be fine. Jules, I need you to stand up, boy. We still need to get... Lil's still back there. We need that brave face. Come on, boy. We can do this.
And he just kind of, I mean, he feels a lot better now. So he just kind of like, he stands up and he's like, thanks.
Thank you.
And he walks,
Yeah, I know,
and he just kind of like drags his feet back towards where they were. He's very trepidatious. He doesn't know what happened after he left. So he thinks
All right.
you're going back to like pick a fight.
No, on the way back, we let him know that we took out the thug that... Actually, he gets to say this. Personally got to take out Twitch and the thug that shot him.
Hey, it was teamwork.
Yes, it was, but that's not the story he's telling to make his friend feel better about getting vengeance.
And I'm not there to listen to that story anyways.
So, you come back into the room and you see Morty like on the door.
Very frustrated, like almost crying.
Yeah, they're about where we left them.
I don't even remember what I was looking for.
It's okay. What do you... That's the door down probably, right?
Yes. I contact with Lil.
You can do...
With
How?
my
Where
magic.
is he? And he starts looking around.
I contact with you before. The same way in some magic trick.
Oh, like
Magic
in my
man.
brains.
Yes. And I grab him very close.
All right, fine. And he starts
You
working on the door with his
beautiful
thieves'
brain.
tools.
And I ask him to scream. He's around. He's very scared. Poor little kid.
Nah, Lil's brave. He knows what to do. We'll be there.
I call him again. Are
And
you,
he's
are you
just
scared, Lil? Be brave.
breathing. He's just breathing real heavy as he
Now,
deals
Vallen
with
is
the
here.
door. What do I
He's gonna
roll for the
open
door?
He says he's just like, and it doesn't take long to come back, but he's like, I'm not scared. I'm really hurt. And
You have to hurry.
that's all you get. That's all you get.
You have to hurry. He's not scared, but he might be injured or something.
All right.
More Zuth is sitting on Twitch's chest. Someone should do something about that.
He's not dead, but he is like unconscious.
But
And
he,
he's just
Oh, okay, he's sitting on his stomach then.
Yeah, you don't. We're not trying to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I use my lock picks on the door.
Okay. Use these tools.
12.
Yeah, you pick it.
All right. I pick it.
Takes you a couple minutes.
Fuck. He gets the. Oh, was that a door sound?
And then
Nice. All right. So yeah, he gets down and he's again rushes downstairs. Bleeding as shit.
mhm.
And he's just running and he's like, Lil boy, we're here.
You hear off in a back corner, just in the dark. Like it's a big open area, but like obviously there's very little light, and all of the corners are just dark. And you can see it, but you hear Lil. He's just like, Vallen.
I'm here, boy. I'm here. We're coming to get you.
Are you feeling bad?
That's Mama. Oh,
I'm not sure she hears me.
I don't think she didn't hear you. I don't think.
Are you feeling bad?
My face hurts.
No.
While Kanashin was seeing the cranial sacral therapist, he elbowed me in the cheek. Yeah, that fucking sucked.
let him do you want to see your face?
I understand how that
See
I
if
feels.
can
they
see
want.
the pain.
That you would need to lower yourself. That's, like you look, yeah.
I look like I had a stroke, don't I?
Yeah,
I
Oh, wow,
understand
it's
that.
so
I understand
swollen.
your pain, Beth.
that's a strong kick.
It's okay. Mwah. Mwah. You go.
Alright. I'm gonna
She
go
looks like
compress
she got
my face
sucker
now.
punched.
All right. Okay, I can pee now. We need to take a small, quick break.
Okay,
I think like twice in this.
I
Okay.
pee like twice.
Alright.
I
I
have
play
it.
with the cat. I play
Alright.
with the cat, and I sit here.
We're taking a break then, because I
Yeah, we can
also
take a
have to
break.
pee and I have to take my meds. So
Yep.
I'll be back.
Ooh,
I
right
can
in
use
the
this too.
stuff.
I gotta pee.
Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony, you sexy bitch. Tell me more about what I can do for you. After I get done with the sexy boy Austin.
Oh, well,
What's up?
how's it going? I'm having fun.
I'm enjoying this.
How's the new job going?
It's fun. It's keeping me busy.
Yeah, it
You've been-
seems like it.
You've been treated better.
Oh fuck yeah.
Good.
I
That's
took a
the
pay
one.
I took a pay cut, but with the hours I'm getting, it's like it doesn't matter. I'm getting more than what I was getting at Holiday Inn.
That is a, I mean, it sucks having to work more, but when it's an easier job or something that is like a more tolerable job, not necessarily easier, just more tolerable. That's where I'm at with shit. But like being an emergency veterinarian right now is just, I mean, with the like shortage of technicians, I'm telling you, you want to make like, 18 to 22 $22 an hour, spend $60,000 on a certification and then be treated like shit. You should be a veterinary technician.
No, you kidding me? Someone treats me like shit, I'm gonna be like fucking kicked out of my own office the first day. 'Cause you're
Right.
like, what the fuck do you mean you don't want to try to save your dog?
Yeah.
Local vet punches out pet owner first day of opening.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
shows me-
it's hard, man. You see a lot of like, and it's not really like abuse as much as it is like ignorance and neglect. Like people and like the more unknown pets, like the worse that ignorance and like poor care becomes. Because like cats and dogs, most people have at least been around cats and dogs. They for the most part know what they need and what's potentially toxic to them. But like when you get to the pocket pets like rabbits and lizards and shit like that, like they have so many fucking problems just because people don't know how to take care of them. And they just keep them and they let them suffer. And it's horrendous in some situations.
I read in a book once that in England, the number one cause of death of hedgehogs are people letting them plates of milk in their gardens.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so cute. Here, have some milk. And then they have diarrhea until they die.
Yeah. Because they're like rabbits. They and horses, like they don't process those things well.
We're the only animal that still drinks milk after
Like
becoming adults.
most iguanas will have some kind of vitamin B and bone development deficiency. They'll have brittle bone disease where they can come in and like the owner will have no fucking clue that all of its bones are broken. Like it's been just living in fucking pain. Like, and the owners are just like, isn't he so cute? And he's like lethargic and he's just like not moving, but like he's never moved. So they don't.
Feel pain?
Oh, fuck yeah, they feel pain.
Homer said that in today's episode.
Oh.
But
yeah,
I will talk to the guard.
And it can be like a 5-year-old kid and he's like, look at my lizard, he doesn't feel well. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
Like we need to euthanize your lizard friend because there's not coming back from all of your bones being broken. There's just not.
And how do you prevent that?
By making sure you actually know how to feed them and like feed them appropriately. Because people just buy like these random like seeds and shit off of like the store counter that has like a picture of an iguana when it has like no business being on that like bag, and they don't feed them right, and so they get all fucked up.
Then they lettuce, the green thing.
Yeah, but they also eat like mealworms, and they have like you have to be like really specific with their protein, or they don't do well. Same with the like iguanas and stuff like that. Like iguanas,
I had to Google a lot of the shit I could give Mr. Squirtle when he was alive.
Yeah, like reptile, and I am no expert. Like I know that they have high needs that I have not spent time focusing on. Like I do not know. So it's it's one of those things like even with all of my knowledge, I'd have to go look that shit up. But people don't even think about it. They're just like, well, I'm gonna get a pet.
And yeah, there have been times I thought about getting a lizard or something to replace the hole, but it's not going to do me any good, especially when it's an animal I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. Like you set them up for a life of suffering without even knowing it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm glad I got 2 cats that I can annoy.
Yeah, cats are easy, man. They're like roommates.
Place to eat, place to shit, they're good to go.
Yep. Yeah, that's all they need.
Keep the food bowl and water clean.
Male cats though, I can't even tell you how many blocked cats we have had come in the last like 2 weeks. There was one night where we had 5 in hospital. Like they're just blocking all the time, like urethral obstructions.
Oh, are they over like when Oliver had? I think it's because I was giving him like large amounts of treats and things.
Yeah, they form crystals, and so they just piss sand until all the sand accumulates, and then you have to go and like get it out.
Beer is good for that.
Beer? No.
Yeah, but in humans.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's not quite stones. It's like the subset of stones. It's like having sand. Like it's like pissing sand. And like their urethras are also like they have an os penis, so they actually have a bone in their penis, and then they also have like it also goes from like only sort of open to like almost not open at all.
You heard it here, chap.
That's right. You come to this Twitch channel for the greatest things.
Take care of your fucking pets and know what gets wrong with them.
Fuck, I forgot my water.
No jail can hold me.
Alright, once I get my water, I'll be ready. I don't know where everybody else stands.
Okay.
Well, that'll be up for the audience to decide when I switch to it. Hold on. All right, I hope they're ready. Shut up!
Whoa.
All right, they're good.
I feel my ear holes feel violated.
Oh, that was
Sorry.
Guys, I hope Sam can play. Like, I hope it works out.
I hope so. I can't wait to have another player.
She will be fun. Well, that wasn't where I thought this game would go, so that just kind of flew out of my ass. That was fun.
This is fun.
This is not what you planned.
Not quite, but it is what happened.
Well, I
It's like
thought we were going shark hunting today.
We may still go in the theoretical or in the real sense today, just not
Yeah.
in the game sense today.
Well, I thought it was today.
I do. I work today.
Do you? What
At
time
5.
for? 5.
5 your time, 4 my time.
Okay. Okay. So we've got about another hour to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still do some stuff. There's
Yeah.
lots of fun.
As long as we pick up the pace. Is everyone back?
We're still waiting on Theo to get his
Yeah.
water.
They all came and went away.
Well, can you?
Water,
And
not me drinking his Kool-Aid jammers.
The chambers.
Did you hit anybody, Marty?
Yeah.
Today.
Oh no, Marty.
No, I missed both times.
Swing and a miss.
We bring the guns today, the frontliner, and he doesn't hit. Come on, man.
I'm gonna have to switch to my heavy crossbow.
Well, at least you distract them.
Yep, I'll
They're
distract
waiting
him.
to attack you.
how do you have like 3 different numbers applying to your attack rolls?
For who?
For Marty, he has 0, 3, and 2.
Yeah, I got different things going into it apparently. Oh, and I'm weapon proficient with it.
Even then, like
There's
that,
something else
like
going on with it
Theo's
too.
is the same, isn't it?
What?
With his dagger, he only has 4 and 2. You have 3 numbers. He has only 2.
I'm pretty sure I've got some abilities or some shit going to it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, for my tools?
No, for your
For
dagger.
weapon.
Oh.
His attack rolls with rebellion specifically.
Yeah.
Huh.
You guys didn't notice that?
No,
I didn't notice anything.
I didn't. It's proficiency though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's supposed to be there, right?
So there's 3 numbers. There's the 0, which I don't know his character sheets. The 3 is probably his strength, and the 2 is probably his proficiency. Yeah. So I don't know what that 0 is.
I think 0 might be for something future, because it's never like activated or anything.
Right.
Anyway, what do I find with my good? Could you tell me what I find with my?
With your, yeah,
detect magic?
are we ready? Is Theo back? Okay. So yes, so as we come back, there's Theo is down in the basement. Russell, you have managed to locate an area within the it's like underneath the floorboards that is kind of just glowing. Like it comes up through the floorboards.
So within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna focus on that and just slowly move my way towards it, however I can.
Okay, yeah, you just walk towards. I mean, it's in the floor, like under the floorboard, in the floorboard. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
What is Morthul?
What?
What is Morthul? Morsut?
Morzuth?
Morsuth. Okay. What is he?
I'm bonding with Twitch.
Yeah, he's sitting on.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, we're becoming best of friends.
Yeah,
Sharing me
call
timbers,
him-
he's got some great stories.
I'm gonna call him to Morsut. Hey, are you one of those healing Asimars?
Mhm.
I think we're gonna need your help here with little Lil. He sounded very rough and over.
All right, but you're gonna have to keep Mr. Chatterbox here company while I go.
Okay, Vallen, I'm going upstairs.
All right.
I think your friend is here. And I go up.
Vallen's already down.
Yeah, I'm already downstairs.
Yeah, I'm telling that I'm going.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
okay.
And I'm gonna loot this guy.
Okay.
That's how it works in D&D.
Which guy? The bandit that you
Twitch.
killed, or Twitch? Okay.
Twitch.
Twitch doesn't have a whole lot on him. You kind of get the vibe that they were in the middle of some kind of contract development or something. Like there was very much a very tense situation with them. So you get 3 gold pieces, and that's it.
Okay.
The Russell, when you get to where it's glowing within your 30 feet, you can tell like the floorboard is like loose, but it's not just gonna like come up. You're gonna have to like fiddle with it. So give me an investigation check if you want to try to open it.
Could I do it with a dagger?
You could. That'll give
Okay.
you advantage to try to pry it up.
Thank fucking God.
Yes.
'Cause I needed that natural 20.
Yeah. So you pop it, and it comes loose, and inside of it, you see. I just lost the word for it. You see a potion bottle.
Oh! I don't know what that is, but I'm adding it.
Yep, you got a question mark potion bottle.
Yep. No. How do I add it? There it is. No, that's weapons. Consumables.
All right. So down in the basement, Vallen has located Lil. He's got probably 2 hit points left. He is bleeding. He is fucked up, and he's just bent over the chair, and he's so happy to see you.
Oh, he just he takes his dagger out and he cuts the things holding him and kind of lets him fall into him, you know?
Yeah, and he does. He just falls forward.
Yeah, and because of Valen's own injuries, he kind of like falls back a bit but catches himself. He's like, "Oh, I got you, boy. I got you. I'll always be here. I told you." What the fuck you going off on your own for?
I'll just go off on my own, Vallen.
I know. And
Morty,
you're always-
you came downstairs with, right? Is that correct?
I went up to.
Oh, you went
to
upstairs.
take these guys' things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he places with more
I'm
Zeus.
now on Twitch stabbing him like boring in the leg.
He doesn't react.
He's very soft. It's
Death save,
no
death save.
One point
Uh-oh.
of life. That's much.
No. He's not moving.
I'm
It's like
telling
when
him-
Sokka like pokes somebody in the
I'm
head.
telling
with
him
his
my
stick.
backstory. Yeah. And then I was in this town and I lost my friends and I never seen them again. That okay. Another guy new friends. Could have been my friend. You're kind of an asshole.
All right, and then sorry, Morzuth, you're still sitting on Twitch, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
I traded. I
Plus-
went back downstairs to.
Okay, you
Okay.
found
We
So
swap.
okay, so Morzuth, you're downstairs and you just see these 2 kids just like barely supporting one another, like they're all fucked up.
Can you do for
He
him
plays
what
the-
you did for what you did for Jules? Please.
He rubs his hands together, then
It's okay.
places both his hands on the kids.
You don't yeah, he doesn't let you touch me. Everything he wants put into
And after he does that, his finger glows white, and he touches Vallen on the forehead and says, +1.
That's,
Thank you.
that's Russell trick.
that's Russell's trick. Cheater.
All right.
All right. So
Well, you found Little, you beat up Twitch, and now what do you want to do? You got contracts to go through. You've got
yeah, he makes his way. He's like, "This wasn't for nothing. We got all the contracts. Twitch is lying in a heap upstairs. This is our city now. This is us."
and Little just he's really quiet. He seems off, like not quite Little.
Yeah.
And he just looks at you and he's like, I'm so sorry, Vallen.
Hey, and he slaps him in the face. You have nothing to be sorry for. All right?
Slap a
You
lot
do
of
this
people.
all the time. You're very good. Nobody's perfect. And when you're not perfect, I will be, huh? And he takes a bloody hand and slaps him in the face with it, and then puts it back to cover the egregious fucking critical wound he has.
He kind of just
That was the
wipes
wrong
it
one.
off. Oh, he kind of just wipes the blood off, and he's just sitting there.
Like, we got
We-
this.
Can we go back to the hideout?
Actually, no. We have a better place we can go.
What do you mean?
Well, we can follow the bird back to its cage. And something tells me they'll have better means to take care of all of us there than at our home.
What time it is?
Right,
Not real time.
in game.
Okay.
In game, we're probably looking at like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. It's very soon.
So, Lil's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll follow you.
Aye. Stick with me. We'll all be better. Well, let's get up and check on Jules. He took a crossbow bolt. I think it's his first.
Holy shit, is he okay?
He's... Marzuth helped quite a bit, but... You know, Jules, no, he's not for this life. That's not what he's about.
You get used to it.
Hey, maybe Jules doesn't need to,
Where is Jules?
He's upstairs.
Is he?
That's...
So he goes.
yeah.
He starts heading back upstairs.
Hey,
Hey,
is that you, little Lil?
hey,
I was the voice in your head.
yeah.
You did
I-
a great job being brave and injured.
Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna go find Jules, and I'm gonna go get, I guess, my stuff from the house or wherever. Where are we going? Where is this? You're very cryptic with the.
We gotta go back to the library. That'll be
You're
the
not-
best place for us.
You're not talking about the Cobalt Soul, are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Got
Vallen.
Amazing books.
I can't follow you there.
And he looks confused. He's...
I can't. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you about it later. I need to go. And before you can say anything, he's just gone, just like he always does.
The fucking...
I will follow you till death, but not to the library.
That's actually kind of accurate. No, that's a question.
Why is he so scared of libraries?
Well, that's something I aim to find out.
You ever
But-
had a paper cut?
Let's
That's fair.
find what we've... So what was there anything... Vallen goes over and you can see pretty obviously that they've been through Twitch, but he checks the other person, the new person he didn't know, and he goes over their body.
He
Okay.
had 3 goals.
You find, yeah, the one that he looted. Not, was it Twitch or the other bandit?
Twitch had 3 goals.
Yeah, I'm
Twitch
going
had-
with the other bandit because I can
Yeah.
see that Twitch has been...
Okay, so the other bandit is carrying substantially more. You find 25 gold pieces
All right.
and a scimitar.
Oh.
Actually, scratch that. Make an investigation check. See
Oh.
what you find.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Yes.
Is his dice?
Boom! Bafoo.
So if he rolls
Shit.
a 16, is 16 gold?
Got a 7.
No. You've got a 7.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It's
You find
silver.
you find his scimitar.
Oh, you... That is... Okay, so maybe somebody else wants to try this, buddy. I feel like they're... Let me stop. But yeah, he definitely takes the scimitar because those are the laws. Is there like a cloak or anything? Like...
He's got like his clothes and stuff. Like like he wasn't set up for a battle.
Yeah,
Like,
alright.
this was a negotiation gone.
I go
Strange.
to Vallen.
Alright,
That
actually,
is a
Vallen starts
beautiful
taking
sword.
off his shirt and stuff and starts looking for...
That is a beautiful sword.
arm
Can I
like
see it?
tattoos or signifying marks to say if he's in any like gangs or something that's notable because yeah. Is that
What
another
were you trying to do?
investigation?
Oh,
Yeah, hold on though. What were you trying to do,
That-
Rabujo?
That's a beautiful sword. Can I see it?
Oh, yeah, he just hands him the sword.
And it's beautiful. And I do this, and I don't know, I cut into the wall or into, I'm not very good with that sword, but I really like the design. It's beautiful. It's not like those straight sticky metal.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the curves.
Yeah, it's better than my short sword. So maybe I'll switch it
And I
up.
pull
Except for
another
hammer
one.
fell.
I pull another one. Is one real, one is not. It's a
Magic
joke.
man.
Neither is real. And that's the joke. This is real. And I drop it.
And it clangs.
Clang, 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 clang.
Alright. Vallen leaves
Roll-
it there while
yeah.
he checks the body.
Yeah, roll your investigation.
Oh, fuck. He's like, I need help. Look, if they have any markings on his body.
I like him.
Alright.
I don't
Yeah.
trespass him. My
Where is my
advantages,
character
right?
sheet? Down. So I did. Alright, investigation.
You can help him if you want to give him advantage.
yeah, I mean that being
Or can I
exalted,
give?
that's
No,
an
he would be
invite
giving me advantage.
Hold on, Theo. Stop talking. Give me a second. What did you say?
That being exhausted allows me still to help him.
No, you have to actively help him for it to be advantage.
No,
You
no,
can't just be-
I'm helping him, but being exhausted doesn't stop me from helping him.
No, it doesn't. I will let him have advantage with your help. Go ahead, Theo.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Jeez, man,
Is the
even
rest
with advantage.
At least it wasn't the one.
one up three.
Fuck.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well,
Well, I'm taking literally all of his clothes off. So, like.
all right. Well, I'll tell you that what you see is a tattoo that you don't recognize. It's circular. It has a star in the center of it, and it looks old. It's bleeding out like a little bit, so it's not like it's discernible as like associated with something, but you have no clue, and it's like this guy probably had something else to say, but
Well. Fuck. Did we get everything off Twitch? He's.
3 gold.
That's it. All I got was a scimitar off this fucking asshole. And he punches him. Which barely even makes the skin on his cheek move. Vallen is not a physically strong elf.
That, and you're also dealing
More.
with scales.
True.
yeah. Twitch is just out.
Yeah, bleeding through the leg where I've been
Yeah, or
stabbing him,
even
boring.
poking him.
It's a small knife. It's not even a dagger or anything. I don't know why I have a knife.
So at this point, Jules is taken off with Little, and you presume they've gone back to where you guys usually stay. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
So no, I'm gonna part ways.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the beach. There's a beach, right? Probably
Yes, there's a beach.
somewhere that is lonely and solitary. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at the sun. See, it's pretty early in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta breathe, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sleep in the middle of the day.
Before you pass out, you just hear, "Go west." And then you pass out. So, okay, well, Morty was like, okay, bye.
Before that, yeah, it's like, I'll see you later. We have sharks to hunt. It was a very fun day, but I have stuff to do. and then I do that.
All right. Vallen.
Vallen checks on the contracts too, with Kenku up top.
Okay, so you and Russell are gonna go through the contracts. Morzuth, what are you up to? You gonna follow them?
Yeah, he's gonna drag the body by its leg up the stairs.
Which body?
Twitches.
Okay.
Yes! You're literally dragging him through the street with us?
Yep.
That changes things.
I thought you said upstairs.
I thought they were going
No.
upstairs.
I thought we were
Oh, they're
leaving.
going-
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
weren't.
Oh,
Yeah, if you got.
One person at a time, and the DM speaks first. What are we doing, DM? Where are we going?
Huh?
Because apparently we're all confused.
No. So as I understand it, Vallen was trying to leave. Morty has already left. Russell, you can do whatever you want to do, but the point was you are leaving the facility, not going upstairs. Unless you want to take his body just upstairs, which is fine.
No, Morzuth's just dragging it with him.
You gonna drag it down the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, he said it was his.
Okay.
Vallen very specifically walks in front of Morzuth and just makes sure everybody, like, essentially knows what the deal is. Like, because they know who Vallen is. You know what I mean? Most people, he's been around for years, da-da-da-da-da. And he's
Okay.
keeping an eye out for cops.
Okay. Give me some perception. All right. As you walk, I'm guessing you're walking back to your hideout. Is that where you have decided to go?
Yeah, I want to make sure everything's okay, and then I'm going to go to the thing. I can get a short rest at the hideout.
Okay.
Because if
Yeah,
Lil doesn't like the Cobalt Soul, then Vallen, like, that changes his opinion instantly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm going straight back to the Cobalt.
Okay. All right. So everybody's just dipping out in their separate directions from this particular warehouse.
Yep.
Okay. So Vallen, Morzuth, and Twitch are making their way down an alleyway, down the main fairway. What are we doing?
Oh, he's taking them
Taking
back
a drag.
alleys so that the right people for them, like for Vallen, get to see him extensively having Twitch's body dragged through the streets. You know what I mean? But not through the main roads where, like, you know, passerbys and regular people, whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay.
'Cause I'll use my, like, urchin background to know that shit. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So make me a couple of both you and Marty make me 3 stealth checks.
Okay.
Okay.
I still want to hit level 2.
Nice. 21 to 17. Nice.
Should be L3.
Okay.
And there's my third. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Those averages are really good. Yeah, you managed to get the entire way without, like, there's a couple cops that walk past as you're going. But
Weekend at Bernie's instantly.
yeah.
Yep.
You're doing this to a naked body.
No. We stripped the other guy naked, not Twitch.
Not Twitch. Not,
Okay.
not Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah,
We didn't have to go and strip another body for clothes for him.
you're doing this to a Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I just picture an Asimar dragging a Dragonborn by his foot down the fucking alleyway, just bouncing his head off his shit as he goes.
This
At one
fucking-
point, he starts to wake up and
Yeah.
they're not even paying attention to it either. They like turn a corner. Just, are we here? There's like carts going by. Just
It's fantastic.
Oh man, mess, y'all. Okay. So you get him. You get him to your hideout, and Little and Jules are both there. And as you arrive, Little's like, "You dragged his body here?
It's for you.
N-
What?
You need get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Where? Fine.
Anywhere. Just take him anywhere. Fuck, throw him in the ocean for all the fuck I give. Just get him out. Get him out of here."
All right, Marzuth. Drop him someplace and make it look ugly, please. And he kind of goes and reaches into like one of the folds of his shirt and pulls out a gold coin. I mean, like, I don't have a lot, but you've been of an incredible service today, and hands Marzuth a gold coin. I don't have much, but I pay what I can when I could.
I'll be back. As he takes Marzu's body and actually drapes it over his shoulder this time. And as he turns, he smacks his head on the door frame. Then he comes back in, smacking it again. Which way did we come in through? This way over here?
Yeah, yep. Then you go, and then with the left, and then the ocean.
Got it. All right. And then he smacks it again. And as he's shutting the door, it smacks his head one more time.
Like, all right.
This guy must be so bloody by now.
Right? Like, fuck, dude.
Like you have just made left so much blood on that door frame.
Just plat, plat, plat.
So unnecessary.
He's like,
You
you don't like the
cruel
gift?
animal.
We could have played with him for hours.
All right. So what are you gonna go do with him?
Oh no, that's
he-
what he says to
Marty.
to
No,
Lil.
I'm asking Morzuth. Actually, before Morzuth walks out, give me a perception check.
Got it.
Right as you're. Oh, that's not you. That's
No,
Oh, you okay? I'm an.
that's me though.
You're
okay.
not
okay.
every time in there.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're too busy bouncing his head up if you don't know this shit. Okay. So you carry him out the door. The ocean isn't too far. It's literally like 4 houses down from where you currently are. So it's nothing but a short jaunt to go throw his
Huh.
body in the ocean if that's what you decide to do.
Oh, neat.
Okay, cool. Do you go? I'm guessing you go back. You go back to the hideout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just like this wife gets hands off. No souvenirs.
So, Vallen, what were you doing?
It's like we could have played with him for hours, made up for every fucking scratch he put on you.
Oh, Vallen, you just don't. You don't
What?
understand.
We could have made a great game out of it. I don't like seeing you boys hurt, and I'll be damned if
No.
I'm gonna let anybody think they can get away with it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on. Yeah, there's just a lot going on, and he kind of just starts to flip through these contracts as he's like reading them,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of just zones out as he's doing it.
You're-
Jules, in the meantime, is just sitting on his bed, kind of staring up at the ceiling and like kicking his feet on whatever his mattress is made out of. Just like thinking to himself and like humming. He's just like,
Oh, this has been a rough day, gents. Oh, some days are rougher than others. We're all here. We all made it.
Marzuth, you come back through the door.
The
And
deed is done.
thank you. Please come in, Marzuth. You've been more help to my boys than I could have been. I say, they're the wrong.
He puts his hands on his cheeks, and you're welcome.
All right. Well, yeah. Take a seat. There's not. We're about to go through, see what we can do with these contracts. I gotta find that fucking bird. Get the rest of them.
Got it, he says, and picks up a chair.
It would definitely break under your weight. Nothing here is like.
No, he picks it up. He's not sitting on it.
Oh, all right.
He said, "Take a seat." So
Oh, nice. Fair. Suburban commando. I respect it. So yeah, he's like, all right, change the topic. Any promising contracts? And why the fuck didn't you want to go to the Cobalt Soul? We could get probably food, definitely some healing.
Great. Morzuth, make another perception check with advantage. Little just kind of he's really quiet, and he's like, oh, there's a couple of things in here, you know, people asking for hire, you know, we'll get through it. But the Cobalt Soul and I don't need to be seen by them. There's a reason that I live in the Tumble Downs. Because they don't come over here. They don't have any reason to come over here.
Oh shit, I didn't know. I have them looking into flight manifests for Jules to get home.
Yeah, I'm sure they're super helpful for that.
Should I stop? I just, you know.
No, it's fine. Like, I can't go over there. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I respect your privacy. I won't pry. Okay.
Morzuth, you're seeing this conversation, and other than that, oh, whoops, I was looking at the wrong one. As they're talking, you look up over where Lil is sitting, and there's a couple of posters hanging on the wall. They're wanted posters, which are what you're specifically interested in. Oh shit! I dropped my bike. Sorry.
But emergency, the pipe has been dropped.
No. Okay. Sorry. And one of them, you think you recognize.
Morzuth goes and turns to make a closer inspection of it.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Yeah.
Wow.
So this person, I mean, it looks like a human, but you know that face. And that's not a human at all. The shape of the cheekbones and the way that his face bends, there's only one type of creature that makes a human face look like that, and you know that very well. That is a trickster demon parading around as a person.
All right, boys, rest up. We're going demon hunting.
So,
Whoa! Okay, big man. The fuck you said? We're children. You're an adult. What? Demon hunting? We're fucking children. A scuffle in the street, a stabbing here or there. That's life in Demali. All right, you can't really avoid a bolt. Sorry, Jules. Truth is fact.
He crouches down to his height and is just, look, I'm the adult. I know what's best, all right?
He just laughs. What kind of demon? And no, it's curiosity. What kind of demon though?
Yeah, you know, nothing too big or anything. Just a
wee little one.
Yeah, it's about a decent human-sized one.
Little. Well, I mean, it's just a wee little demon, I guess. I mean, I won't force. I don't want you guys mixed up in demons and devils and fuckery, but I mean, I'm a bit interested, and I still got to find out what the fuck Fae means. I was gonna go look that up today at the library while I was hopefully getting patched up. Fucking hell, this hurts.
Then we'll go when you're ready.
Yeah, let's take a short breather. All right, that'll be it for us, and then do other people if you'd like.
On to the next scene.
Yeah, right. Like I don't want to monopolize the time, and I feel like I was starting to. So.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
Jules isn't really paying attention to the conversation, and Little is just like very weirded out by the abrupt turn of conversation.
But he also he can tell what season he is by now. They've been friends for years.
Yeah.
So he knows that once he's curious, it's kind of like, fuck.
Sure. Sure. And Austin, what are you doing at the Cobalt Soul? Anything else for tonight?
Well, I already got all the information that I can for our little missing child, so I'm just going to be doing some more research and inquiring just little things here, how to manipulate the fabric of the magic and trying to craft my spell. Working on that.
Okay. All right. Give me a couple of investigation checks.
Okay. So how many?
Give me like 2.
Okay. Nope, that's history.
Ooh.
By the way, for this, where is it? Background, Peter's research. No. When you attempt to learn or recall any piece of lore, that doesn't really count. No, never mind.
Okay. So basically as I understand it, what you have been looking for is just components of this spell. And we'll say just for the point of keeping track, you have taken a couple more steps towards getting that spell.
Okay, I'll add something in.
Yeah, so give yourself like 3 points of something. Just keep like a resource record of these pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna add something in consumable.
Yeah.
For this information.
Okay. That's all you're gonna do?
That's all I have.
All right. All right. Well, Maria is gonna come over and obviously try to convince you to take a couple shots before she goes off to actual bed tonight, because she's not sleeping in the bookshelves again.
All right. Yeah. I'll drink with her.
Okay.
Con save.
Yep.
Ooh.
17.
Not bad. You feel it, but you're not as drunk as you were last night.
Thank God. I have a lot of research to do.
Great. Okay, cool. Morty, you wake up about 8 o'clock at night. The sun is definitely 3/4 set, and there's a little kid that's just like poking you in the side of the head. Hey, mister.
When I wake up, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
you're not dead. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
What are you doing?
I was taking a nap. What are you doing here? And I look at the dark sky at this time of the hour of the day. Alone.
I live right over there. And he points to a house that's like off the beach, not but like 80 feet away.
Ooh. A house with sides to the beach. It must be rich.
I don't know. Okay, bye.
Bye. So I stand up and I look for an inn.
An inn? Okay.
An inn where I can play the lyre and they can give me some food.
Okay.
And a coffee to take, please.
And a coffee to take. Yep. So you got an 8 hours sleep, so you're exhausted. 1 point of exhaustion is gone.
That's what I was asking for, to take the coffee.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just are me and Marty taking a long rest at that time where he was like, time to rest up?
If you want to, if you have something else you need to do today,
I was gonna say, because that would put us us awake at the same time as Morty.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you
you guys.
did a short rest.
Yeah, they had a short rest. You've had a long
Okay.
rest. You find an inn very quickly because where you found the beach was right across from that bar that with the not so friendly guy. But just up the road and across the street is another place that looks much more well kept. It's got nice fresh coat of paint. It looks like there's a lot of patrons that actually respect the place.
Yeah, and I go and enter playing my broken lyre. Bang, bang, bang.
At the inn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and looking for a job.
Uh,
And I do like this, and then good music starts sounding.
the inn has quite a few patrons that are just sitting around drinking, playing dice, minding their own business. And there's one lady that's behind the bar, and she's younger. She's small frame, but she's just like looking at you, and sir, okay, what is happening right now?
Food. I'm hungry. And I have 3 coins.
Okay. And she takes one of the gold pieces. She's like, just don't make a whole bunch of noise. Everybody else here's doing stuff. Just sit right here, and I'll be right back.
What kind of tavern is this? And and in the meanwhile, I'm gonna call Vallen.
Oh, he's messaging you.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey Vallen, what you doing? How's yours doing? I'm Little Liv. I'm gonna play some tunes here in the... I don't know where I am. I can tell you to come.
You just sorry. This is the rustic runaway.
Okay, and I saw it outside.
Yeah, you would have
I'm
seen
on
it.
the rustic runaway. If you wanna hang out or something,
He's dying.
Let him know. Let him know.
Yeah. So I guess we fuck sleep schedules. So yeah, but he's awake and he doesn't immediately respond to... I don't know how this works because like it's very rarely that they've been on the... and I can't remember, but can I speak with the people there and then mentally address the message?
Yeah, you can choose when to address the message.
Okay.
But I don't... Give me a knowledge check.
Alright, where's my character? Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
There is no knowledge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's insight. Give me an insight check.
Oh, Teddy Sprinkles. Alright. 12, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that you would know from having talked a little that you can respond to that message.
All right. Well, out loud, he goes. He looks at whatchamacallit, Marzuth. It's like, hey, I think we got somebody for our trio to make this a trio of demon hunting.
Marzuth is napping on the ground underneath his jacket, and you hear,
Whoa, the walls are melting. Groovy.
Okay, I don't know what he took, but all right. And he replies back. It's like, we'll be there soon.
Cool. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. All right.
Music man.
And he kind of kicks Marzuth in the foot. Like, hey. Oh, wait. Shit, I gotta roll dice. I gotta roll a die 4.
Personality check.
All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, he kicks you in the foot really hard. It's time to wake up.
That's a change.
It happens. We got a third for our hunt. He goes over, kneels next to Lil and nudges him just a little bit. He knows Lil's a light sleeper. So he's like, we're going to hunt those demons. Turns out, favor is with us. He can tell by the voice that he's Summer now.
Yeah. Demons aren't real. And he just goes back to sleep.
He laughs. He's like, I'll find out for the both of us, but you keep Jules safe. And then
Okay.
he's like, he looks over. Are you like up and at him yet?
Oh yeah, he's fully standing.
All right, cool. He's like, all right, let's move. And all of a sudden, this thing that you were supposed to be leading, he's definitely taken charge of. And he just brings him right to the rusty ragdoll or whatever the fuck it was.
The rustic runaway.
Rustic. You know, that's not that far off, but okay. Rustic
The rusty
ragdoll.
trombone.
The rusty trombone.
Awesome. I feel bad. Like I'm after the stream. It's been years, like a year. He has to know.
It can't die.
But anyway, after the stream,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get T-shirts with that made. It's gonna have the outside of a tavern, and it's gonna have a sign from it hanging that just says the rusty trombone.
yeah.
And it's gonna have dragon crossed out underneath it.
All right. So yeah, we get to the rustic.
Okay.
No,
Can
not
I-
ragdoll. Fuck.
Can I try to convince the waiter or whoever is working there to play some relaxed songs, music, nothing crazy, just so the calm people can eat in peace?
So she comes back and she's giving you a full plate of food. You have a side of whatever you want to drink.
Coffee.
Coffee. So she lets you. She has coffee, but she is weirded out by the fact that you want it this late at night. And
It's the best time of the night, late, to be
Okay.
playing.
and give me a persuasion check.
Jesus. What? No, that's weird. Okay. 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says as long as you keep it quiet. My patrons prefer it quiet. So just make sure it's something, not like what those gnomes were playing the other day out there on the street.
Fucking gnomes.
Well, that's
Okay,
not what I
and
meant by that, but okay.
And I go to a stage and perform delicately,
Okay.
quiet, easy, chill music.
Give me
And
a perform-
I put an illusory hat. Performance. Do I have? Yes, I have. Yes, that's a good one.
Wow.
23.
23. Good job. Yeah, you managed to make 5 gold tonight. And patrons actually really enjoyed your music.
While waiting to these guys.
Yeah.
All right. So I keep playing, and next is Austin, probably.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to do anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna leave for a minute, and I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make some headway.
Try to make what?
Headway into my spell.
Headway into your spell? Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do more research? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a couple more investigation checks.
2 more.
Yeah. Give me 3 more this time.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, two of them were good.
Yep. Yeah. We'll say I'll give you two more resources for the night, and that's gonna be where you're starting to fall asleep in your books from reading so much.
All right, 4 points total. Woo!
So, as Morty is playing, that's when you guys walk in. So you find him, and you see him actually making some good money.
Yeah, and I stopped gesturing and I waved my hand, but the music is still going. Like,
Wait a minute.
and silence.
And you actually hear quite a few people just like,
In fact, in my background, I don't know if it's a skill or something, that I can stay here.
yep, you can stay there. You can also stay at the Cobalt Soul. You find places to stay. That's your thing.
You can always find a place to perform, a tavern, or a circus, and they like me.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, after you're done, your two new friends walk into the bar behind you, and you guys sit down, and she offers you beer, and she tells you that her name is Elena.
How old is she?
She's probably like 16, 17. She's very clearly like the tavern's daughter.
Too young.
Closer to Vallen's age.
Yeah.
You can tell they're about the same age.
You want some drinks or food?
As you get closer, well, actually, I'm just gonna not have this in my mouth once. I'm so sorry. I have Sour Patch Kids in my teeth. I'm bad snack choice. I'm learning.
Wait.
Don't eat anything hard and don't eat anything.
It's
bad.
gummies. I can do M&Ms, but all right. All right. As because there's not really a lot of light in the hideout and along the way, but now that they're in the tavern and light, you can see that there's some differences now to Vallen, where it was green yesterday. Today it's a vibrant clay red that accents underneath his eyes and his feet. And since he didn't like change out of his clothes because Marzuth was there, there's actually little tufts of what looks like fucking fire under his hood, and from that seemed like disheveled a little bit.
I grab him by the chin to study him a little closer.
He grabs you by the hand,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even try to hide the fact that he's pulling a knife. He goes, "That's not what I'm here for." And he looks,
Okay.
sorry, that's not what we're here for.
And I pull out my book and start close.
And his eyes roll like white coals in a bonfire at the deepest point.
Yeah.
Before the fire, the place so hot that fire doesn't actually even touch it. That kind of cascading, moving red passing through on occasion.
What? Repeat that.
Like, you know how with coals they have like that red that kind of rolls through when like wind hits it or whatever. But that's what his eyes do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, changes in personality and
You're new to
physical.
me. But that's why they call me Voss. Vallen of the changing seasons.
physical
Of the shifting
changes.
seasons. Fuck. Vallen of the shifting seasons.
Droba leans in.
Oh,
You're doing
seasons,
great.
huh?
Shut the fuck up. Fucker. That was great.
Jesus,
It had to
and this
happen.
must be summer. Subject, appears to be volatile during the summer.
He puts the knife away and lets his hand go. He's like, "We have real work to do tonight."
I was working already. What did you have
I
in
said
mind?
real work. We're gonna go fight some devils or demons, or I don't really know if they even exist, but we're gonna go fuck them up.
Yeah, you ready to have your world turned the fuck upside down?
And he where he had the short sword and his back, now that scimitar sits.
Are you sure it's a
It's
real
weird that he has it in his
devil?
back instead of on his back.
Well, yeah, now it's across his back, but the rapier's still at his side. Thank you. Size matters. But yeah. Sorry.
So are you sure it's a devil?
He nods to Marzuth.
Morzuth has ripped it down from the wall and is holding it. Mm-hmm. I know a demon when I see one.
And the poster is a demon or a human?
What? No, what you see is a
No.
human.
You see human.
You see a human.
In the poster. That's a human.
No, it's a demon.
See, I don't see it demon either, but we're gonna get
I don't know.
whatever this is. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe it's not a demon. Maybe it's just a fucker. But
we're gonna make sure he's not a demon first, right?
and we're gonna collect the reward
People
regardless.
can be very mean, calling
got it.
demons and devils to other people.
Listen, I've got a 98% track record on this. Okay.
I mean, that's
That's
better than
very
mine.
high percent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm usually right about these things.
And you
I
are
mean,
Maximal.
We just ignore the times I was wrong.
All right, you're a god stain.
God stain.
It's like God sent, but that's his way of being vulgar
Yeah.
about it.
Like God took a deuce
More like God
and left a stain.
Yes. But so
We call it the drift in my country.
fair. Now I say we go get the bird, or the feathered, whatever the fuck he is. And
Oh, he's a magician.
yeah,
Did you see him?
he was blasting out spells with rockets and
I can't do
ice.
that. I don't know what's that.
I think he's a powerful mage, and if
Like
he's
it was
willing to work
magic or
with us-
something.
Yeah, well, not all magic is equal, good sir. But we need to. I feel like it'll be. I don't want to say necessary, but I think it'll be a good addition to the group. He says as
The
he's
four
starting to
amigos.
really wake up, and the features now were like the clay is now a deeper, darker color as it kind of sets into his skin more as he's kind of fully awake now.
Clay.
Morzuth,
color.
it's in this moment as night is like falling that all of a sudden there's just an image that floats through your head like electricity, and all you see is yourself crippled on the ground in the middle of a field, and then it is gone. Morzuth.
I knew this PTSD would come back to haunt me.
It gives you the feeling that like of just weakness. You feel weak.
So where are we looking?
That's just
so fine.
that's just what Morzuth experiences in that moment. There's nothing to see about it.
We haven't seen anything. That's why I've ignored it.
Yeah.
Are you alright? And I give him the soft slaps.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. Where is the demon?
That's what we gotta
Have
fix.
we already eaten and drink?
Yeah, you guys have all eaten and drinking. Well, at least you have. If they didn't say if they wanted anything.
Yeah, the Morzuth will be eaten.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Cool. So the all you have is a wanted poster. Give me a specifically Vallen and Morty. Give me a, I don't know what to ask for. Hold on. Give me just a straight intelligence check.
Oh, dick cheese.
So that's upstairs. 9.
Oh, 19. Wait, wait.
Most of mine is
You got
Sorry.
the impressive.
21.
Yeah. So, Morty, I guess you'll be a little bit more into the story of the demon and demon hunting. But Vallen, as you are like getting geared up for summer, you remember very quickly you agreed to go shark hunting to help find more information on Jules and his parents.
That's in the morning, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, we're doing. All right, he looks over at Marzuth and kind of like. So we're doing this, and then we're doing shark hunting. Good terms.
I didn't remember. I feel very dumb today.
No, I'm
Sharks.
pretty sure it slipped
And
my
I
mind
shoot-
for a moment.
I shoot my shark guns. little sharks come out of my fingers.
It's okay. We remember now and remember in time, which means we have to do this mission quickly, efficiently.
Demons, sharks.
Demons, then sharks. Hopefully, not shark demons or
Can
demon
you
sharks.
hunt sharks?
Look at
Morphle?
he points to his crossbow. He'll be
Morphle?
fine.
Oh yeah.
I find it a lot of things. Don't worry.
If it was in a poster, would you hunt the shark for us?
Um,
Better idea.
Vallen
We help
takes
you
a-
with the demon. You help us with the shark.
I thought that's what the plan was.
part of getting ready is loading his gun, right? Just to make sure that it's said.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you fired it.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
have
That's
to
what I'm
reload.
saying. I have to reload it now. So like part of the day is him reloading it. All right. Just making sure.
We're hunting
But
demons.
it's not day. It is still night of the same.
No, I mean
Yeah.
getting ready.
Yeah, but you said the
Oh,
time
yeah.
wrong before. You said 8 in the morning. It was 8 in the afternoon.
8 at night.
Yeah.
You woke up at 8 at night because
Yeah.
you went to bed at 1 in the afternoon or 12 in the afternoon ish, sometime around there. So it's nighttime.
Mhm.
Nighttime.
Perfect time for. And I pull out a gun, a little bigger than Vallen. Time to demon hunter.
He just like puts his in his holster. He's like, I actually try not to use that. I mean, it's point click, but there's so much more to it. I've been looking for someone to show me, but things have been rather dash as of
I
late,
use it
so-
all the time. And I point at Vallen, shoot, and a little flower comes from the barrel.
His face looks completely unimpressed.
Morzuth pokes out from underneath the table. Okay, it's not real.
No, it goes away.
Today's not going to be as fun as yesterday. All
So
right.
are we
Right.
going
Today's gonna be even
hunting?
more fun.
So, yeah, let's wherever it said to find this. Where I guess we got to go find this dude now. We got to be quick about it. So, this is your this is your job, right? This is what you do. You may move
Unfortunately.
slow, but I'll follow. In this case, lead the way.
Sweet. We just got to find information about this asshole that isn't on this wanted poster. As he then turns and starts examining the poster.
Okay, give me a couple of investigation checks.
Can I give him advantage?
Yeah, if you look over it too.
Yeah. He like pops over his shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
All pink.
All the pink. And it's not pink, it's lightish red.
Natural fucking 20.
Yeah. So you all you see on it, so it's a picture of him, and it says wanted at the top, and then it says 500 gold pieces, and then it says it has like a contact name that is pointed within the beaded alley. So you have an address of where to go ask for information, and that's what you get from that.
All right, then this is where we begin.
All right.
I sure hope they don't mind being visited this late at night.
Right.
But that's not our problem.
I like that attitude. Let's move. So yeah,
Right, so you go up into the tumble down, or yeah, like up into the tumble downs, and there's a specific address. When you
sorry.
Hmm?
Do you want me to call Russell?
oh yeah. Call Russell. Tell him to meet us at the designated place that we're gonna be headed.
Okay. Russell, buddy, we're at the designated place. We're demon hunting. If you are interested in the obscure and the dark, we're probably gonna study his body after.
Am I sleeping at this moment?
No, you're still reading your books. Like
Okay.
it's only like 8 o'clock. So yeah, no, you get that message in the middle of your book reading. Before you reply, give me an investigation, or not an investigation. Give me a knowledge check. Not a knowledge check, but an intelligence check. Sorry, I keep doing that. Just straight up intelligence.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Because one page or the other.
No, oh no, I was asking Russell too, because Russell got your message.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Russell, you, with your time spent in the library, you know that demons exist, but that they are horrendously powerful monsters. And that's what you know.
Do I also know that they're usually fire-based creatures instead of any other?
No, you don't. You just know that like they're not just something you go hunt at night on a whim.
Yeah, no. I don't send anything back. I ghost them.
Something's happened to him. Let's check it out.
Okay, he doesn't.
I think he probably answered one of the images he usually does, but I can see it.
Oh, he's
he's
not a
totally cool
talker.
with
How's
that.
he supposed to? We can tell him the story.
But you're still coming to hunt sharks tomorrow, right?
It's for Jules. I'll be there.
No, this is for Russell too.
You're sending another message. How many times
Yeah.
do you send that message in a day?
It's a cantrip. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There are limitations to it.
Yeah, probably.
I think we're using it as sending right now.
Something is 25. Oh yeah, it's in range.
Yeah, the range
I forgot
restriction.
I forgot the range.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. That's okay.
Yeah, you are much further than 120 feet, so he never responds to you.
Then I don't know about the demon. I continue doing the research.
But these two did. Well, yeah, could
All right,
be.
well, I guess in that case, since he's too far away, would we have to go? Since we're already in the beaded alley, which is like where he is.
Where Russell is at the Cobalt Soul. He's over in the not the Crescents, but the Gilded Esplanade.
Oh, never mind then. Oh, that's right. He's like, can you see where my mouse is or no? Like my name hovering over the building? All right.
Yes, he's right there.
All right.
That's where he is, and you guys are like over. Hang on. You're over here. Well, roughly.
So this is
At this bar where I just put Vallen.
the rustic runaway.
Yes.
The rustic trombone.
The rusty trombone.
The runaway trombone.
Where's? I don't know where Moses is.
I'm around.
There's somewhere.
I'm existing.
So are we going to Cobalt or for the demon?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm moving.
I see you. Okay, so you try to send a signal to Russell. Russell never responds. It's now getting like it's 9, 10 o'clock as you guys are trying to decide what you're doing.
Yeah, this is Marzuth's territory.
All right, now's the point when I admit I haven't been entirely truthful. It's going to be a little bit harder than you thought.
More than a demon?
Oh no, demons are a lot stronger than you think.
But you've done this before, right?
Oh yeah, but I was recently ambushed.
So are you hurt?
I mean, I'm not as good as I used to be.
Are you feeling half orcish?
What?
Half orcish.
I don't think so. So, I mean, I didn't figure it'd be a stroll in the fucking park, but what are you trying to tell me?
That it's going to be a lot harder than what you think.
All
Are we
right.
gonna get ambushed again?
I mean, you did so well against Twitch.
Yeah, he definitely pulls out his new scimitar and sword and rapier. It's like, all right. So you're saying be ready. I'll be ready.
Be more than ready.
Always more than ready.
All right, so do you walk over to that address? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Aren't we going?
Oh yeah, we got to
for
go to the
Russell?
Cobalt Soul to get Russell.
I hope he
Because
won't.
now we're definitely gonna need a little bit more oomph. Do you have spells like he does? You see more more trickstery, cunning, brain type, not blast him and smash him kind.
Yeah, I can't blast anything. I know that I can hurt somebody's feelings if I insult them very hard.
It's true. You made shit. Yeah, you made Twitch run like a bitch.
Yeah, that was maybe he doesn't like how I think.
Either way, that gave me
It was a
just the
scary
right.
tune.
I never thanked you for that. That gave me just the right position to stab him in the fucking shank.
Yeah, I was about to send you a message to stay close to him, but you did it anyways. That's good teamwork.
Aye, fair. And again, thank you. And obviously they're talking while walking.
I can make people sleep. You also saw that. I made one of these guys sleep the other day too.
I got a trick. I can do it once a day. I haven't done it yet. But if we... someday you'll see it. Probably soon, especially if we're fighting a demon. But if I need to leave, I'm leaving. He's like very clear with it. He's like, hey, if it's time for me to run away, I am fucking gone. Fair?
Not when you have these hands helping you.
You know what? Those hands have saved my friends' lives. I love those fucking hands. All right, I appreciate those.
When he holds up his hands, they're hyper realistic.
It's like
They're very detailed hands.
incredible hands.
All right, so you guys make
Such
your way to Tumble
strong.
Downs, and you find yourself in just this neighborhood, and then the house that you come up on is.
No, we're going to the couple.
Yeah, we had
you
to
guys, that's
change
right.
to
You're
get.
going, all right.
Mm, we're not gonna leave Austin without playing
Yeah,
much longer.
right.
So,
You kidding me? You guys get there. You tell me you're hunting demons. I fucking nope out of there.
Well, then we're giving you the chance to tell us to fuck off. in person.
Right.
yeah.
I literally.
So they they get to the Cobalt Soul and they show up and they at least recognize 2 out of the 3 of you, but the librarian is kind of hung up on the Asimar. He's just like staring at him as he walks through.
He just shh.
She just gives him a dirty look and then like goes back to what she was doing. She
Hey, Exposito, is Russell here?
the librarian just goes shh and like points.
All right. So Vallen makes his way over. He's like, "Hi, Russell."
You find Russell up to his invisible beak in books.
Hey, we need your help with something.
For the moment, you have his attention.
We found somebody. It's 500 gold. It's just some human, but we need a little bit of backup. You want to help?
I ask.
And he shows him
Sign.
the piece of paper.
I look over it. I say, any more information? No, I sign any more information.
Like you just see a person.
Yeah,
Obviously.
like I need more than that.
No, he's asking Vallen.
Yeah. The reason we got you, because apparently it's not going to be as easy as we thought.
Yeah, you did the freezy thing.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of oomph. I can sneak up and stab him. I'll do a great job while he engages, but,
He stops. He holds up his hand. Information. It's shown.
No, that's about it.
He ate some babies.
Morzuth is laying across a pile of books.
I rolled a deception 16.
Well, the Athmar just said demon.
Oh, fuck! I didn't hear that. Never mind. I wouldn't. If he said that, I wouldn't have lied.
He's laying across a pile of books that he's got collected there, and it's a demon.
Shakes his head. Nope. Leave.
Come on! Ugh. All right. We just wanted to give you the chance to help keep us alive. To make sure that we make it to the shark fight tomorrow. It'd be a shame if we didn't show up.
Yeah, a mage hand starts pushing on your chest, dude.
What?
A mage hand starts pushing on your chest.
Like to push you out of the
yeah.
library.
He's backing up with the hand with his. When he walked in, he obviously doesn't have his weapons out anymore. You know what I mean? He's like, all right, but if we die, we can't help you with your sharks.
It holds up a finger. Middle finger.
Which one?
The middle finger.
This one? Oh.
Which language do you want?
Picture a finger.
Yeah. Which language do you want it in? Because he knows a few.
Well, as you're being pushed out of the library, one of the book shelvings that you bypass, you see Expositor Doran just like in a book, and he sees you getting pushed out by a middle finger, and is just like, or she sees you, and she's just like, it goes back to her reading.
That's the one, right? She's the one that said Faye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he bamps there. He's like, fush, right in front of her.
In a misty step in front of her?
Yeah, and it's summertime, so there's it's like a shimmer of heat. It's not hot or anything, it's just the shimmer of it,
Yeah.
From where he was over
she
to...
She takes a step back away from him and she just looks at him. Like completely unimpressed by what you just done.
And he's not he doesn't even look like he's trying to be impressive. He's like, Faye's a thing, right? It's not an insult. I didn't quite get it at the time.
No, it's a thing.
What is that thing? If I may ask, please.
It's a creature that comes from a different plane of existence.
I'm listening to this because I saw him.
So you're saying I come from a different plane?
Yes.
His face gets just kind of like, I don't really know how to convey that other than that.
And she kind of just like smirks at him and she's like, "What, you think you're like everyone else around here? You ever looked in a mirror?
And I go, and he's better than everyone else here.
She just kind of steps back. She's like, okay.
Better
Can I go
than
back to-
no, nobody's
go.
better than.
And I prestidigitate a fart, disgusting fart for this woman. Let's
She-
go.
She slams her book. She slams her book shut. She shoves it into the bookshelf and walks out. No more talking. Nothing. She's gone.
I don't think she likes me.
Morzuth
Nobody
is reading a
gets-
book called Tedek the Bard. Kind of boring.
He's playing in this town.
Yeah, he has a concert. Like after the shark murder.
Didn't you see?
He's in like the Shark Fin Soup Festival or whatever the fuck. It's gonna be afterwards. But yeah. Yeah, so Vallen kind of just takes a moment to himself after that. Like he didn't want it to go that way. He didn't, but he's long learned that people, he can't be, he does things earlier in the week that he has to pay for later in the week. You know what I mean? It's just part of life for him. So,
You okay?
I'll be fine. We have other things to do.
I don't like when people talk like that to my friends.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. It's like, I appreciate it. Nobody's better than anybody, though. Well,
I'm sorry, but
he
I'm
he
not
kind of-
anybody else.
Although this would be kind of like once he kind of shakes himself out of it and gets himself in like turns to a positive mindset, he kind of has a regal fucking bearing. Like just the way he stands doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like some broken kid from the Tumble Downs. There's a reason Vallen stands out, and it's not just his eyes.
Chin's up.
Yeah, his chin's up, his chest's out. It's all, but it doesn't seem forced. It just seems like he's doing it accidentally.
It's at that point that the librarian comes and finds Morty, and she's like, "We're gonna need you to go."
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go. All right, yeah. And thank you, Expositor.
She's already gone.
Yeah, he still says it. He doesn't need her to, acknowledge. It's not, yeah. So, that was a bust. Turns out he's got feathers for balls, which is fair.
Now it's about midnight.
Let's do this.
You're starting to get the vibe that maybe if you want to go shark hunting, like you've promised, you're gonna need to sleep.
You can get a short rest in. That counts for something.
Then we'll come back to this later because Marty's gonna have to go to work eventually.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Yeah,
And there was a squirrel.
that's true. I still have my squirrel on me.
We got
Scroll or
distracted by a
500.
raccoon running down the street, and we all wanted to pet it at once.
No, that is not the current vibe for my character.
Yeah, I
Are
was
you
fine
sure?
with
I mean, it looked adorable.
Yeah, I was okay with doing a bit of research and then getting to the next day. You guys were like, demon!
Yeah. Well, he got curious.
I can't wait to
See,
go to bed.
the fucked up-
Like demons. Okay, I'm still gonna go to bed.
This is the shitty thing. He got curious and intrigued like a lot as a spring, and that carries over somewhat into the next day. It's not like those feelings fade. They're just, he still felt the way he felt. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Do you have to leave at 4?
Yeah.
Marty?
I mean, I gotta leave at like 3:45, 3:40.
Okay.
I still gotta do my ritual.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll call it here, and we can decompress and talk about it, and then when you can leave, whoever wants to leave can leave.
Yeah. All right. And on that note, I will end the stream with us, I guess, going back to the hideout.
Okay, so we are getting the long rest. Okay.
Wait.
Yep.
Right? Don't we
but
have to? Like,
we should talk before with Russell so he knows we're postponing demon hunting
Nah.
for the shark hunting.
no. He's just gonna. Val's gonna be like, yeah, we killed the demon. Now we're here. Should have been there.
I mean, he's still not going to go on that demon hunting exploit.
And that's fair, but yeah, he's so blah, blah, blah. That's where we end.
We were all just, we thought you would enjoy going demon hunting with us, and he's just,
You thought wrong, my good bitch.
Facts. He even had like a wizardly tone to it.
So,
And
Do-
on that note, one second, real quick. This is
how are
Captain
we
Vet-
gonna hunt a demon at level 1?
You're not.
Yeah.
yeah. I was trying to get you guys the opportunity to like say, hey, no, like what I'm saying, they're like warning you.
I mean, you're also level 1.
Yeah, I know.
maybe in like 8, 9 levels, you can fight a demon.
Yeah, it's this was actually unfortunate for that particular thing, just because, like I said, he still had those feelings of interest; those were very real, and now he's like a more headstrong person, a more aggressive. Like, I don't want to say bloodthirsty because it's not the right thing, but he definitely ain't running from a fight, if you know what I mean. So it's
This is something for Sabi to think about. How are you gonna deal with your party, level 1 party,
TPK
fighting with a
besides
demon and surviving?
right. Somehow we all just
surviving.
crit after crit after crit.
And -1 member of the party because he's smarter than us.
I mean, you want to walk yourself into a TPK, that's on you.
Right.
Justified.
Shit, we
The
could have done that.
narrative.
They hit me once. That crit was so fucked, dude. Oh
It
my
took
god.
you down, dude.
yeah, and you guys think demon is fine. Yeah.
As far as Vallen's concerned, he just slayed a dragon.
To be honest, I never thought about the demon in levels, and it's like, yeah, we're starting with a demon. Why not?
No.
I mean, there can be shitty demons.
There's like no demon that's like below a level 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking for a demon, you're asking to die.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at your first levels, absolutely.
I know Joshua from Kokomo just fucked my shit sideways, but let's go fucking fight a demon.
Yeah,
Well,
I missed both my swings, and then he just comes by and clocks you.
He fucked me up.
And
Yep.
I fucked him up. too.
Twitch.
I got him back.
Fuck you up.
Yeah, you did. You got him back.
I really didn't want him to die from my attack, so you can have the two.
I know, I love it. I was so
Oh,
grateful. He
but
got hit to all
wait,
of his vengeance.
one thing about the rules about attack of opportunity,
Hmm.
if just let's say that both hit,
Hmm.
both hits, or only one because he has to go back to the original place.
No, that's only for Sentinel.
Yeah, that's only if you have the Sentinel ability. The Sentinel ability allows you to take your attack of opportunity and prevent them from moving.
If
But-
you hit.
I thought
Yeah.
it was the rules.
Nope.
That
No.
if someone hits you while you are doing that, you can move.
Yeah, you can move. Yeah, if somebody hits you and that's one of those.
Now that you say, I think it's only Beauregard that.
Yeah, it's the